How's everybody?
Let's pull up the chat.
Okay. Where are my glasses?
We said what a novel idea would be when we're actually on time.
I know. Like, we are, and then the time gets away from us, like the last 10 minutes. Like,
Okay.
what happens?
Mom, you're looking ghostly. I
Am
thought
I?
we checked this before.
You checked it.
I did. Why are you so bright? Maybe sit
Mm.
back. Maybe the further from the ring light we are. I don't know.
Maybe turn that ring light down.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay, sorry guys.
It's too much.
We're discussing things. Where's my buy drink? Here we go.
Okay. Where's the chat? Here we go. Okay. Chat up. Hold on. Why isn't mine clicking on? Okay. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Alright. Hold on. Yeah, you're just gonna be a little extra bright. But that's okay. It bees like that sometimes.
My life story. Okay.
Let's see.
Alright, so let's see. Yeah, okay. Why is everything running slow?
Because we're in my room.
Uh-oh. Hope we have to do a field trip, guys.
Right? I'm going upstairs.
Hang in for the field trip.
Yeah. I'm trying to see how you look on a screen. Let's see.
What about how I look on the screen? What about how you look on the screen?
Okay. Alright. Oh, well, they like the backdrop.
Okay. See? I do too. It's so Christmassy. That's what I love. I just love plaid. Do you like plaid? I picked it out last year for a campaign. But the campaign didn't like the plaid.
Yeah, the campaign didn't like the plaid. They were like, the background was too loud.
It was too busy.
It was too loud.
I thought it was like the epitome of Christmas. They said Christmas. And to me, could you get any more Christmas than this? It's just so
That's the kind of shirt I wanted to wear today, but I was like, I can't wear a plaid shirt with a plaid backdrop.
I
like,
know. You said I couldn't wear stripes, but...
Yeah, I was like, it's just
Not
a
bothered.
lot of prints. Clearly not bothered.
Okay.
All right, let's see who's up in here. Let me scroll somewhere. Okay, Angela Marcinkovich, of course.
Of course.
It's the first one here. TV5. Sheila Wright.
Oh, okay.
Sybil Jeremy.
Hey.
Hi, happy Friday. Nellie White. Let me see. Evelina Rodriguez. Hey. Taz. We couldn't pronounce your name last time, so I think we're just going to call you Taz.
Okay. We agreed to that last time,
We
right?
did.
Okay.
Flawless Butler.
Did you start at the very top?
I did.
Okay, very good.
Antaria Allen.
Okay, let's see.
Kay Pagan.
Okay, I see where you're at now.
Now I'm like Shania Parker.
Yeah.
Leslie LeBron. Yolanda.
Tyria Allen. So, okay, okay, Pagan.
July Alba. Oh, July has a picture now. Hey, girl.
Oh, okay. Yolanda, Leslie LeBron, Shania Parker. Hello. Let's see. Latrice Hubbard.
Jamila
FH
Anderson.
Nurse Mom. Hey, girl.
Jan. Jan. Hey,
Okay.
Jan. I said Jan's name like a question mark. Jan. Like, we know Jan.
Okay. Let's see. PR912. Good evening.
Brooke Santana.
Okay.
Kainisha. Not gonna try to pronounce that last name.
Kainisha.
Kainisha. Wow, what did I say?
If you want us to pronounce your full name or is it tag? What is it called? I don't know. Just spell it out phonetically.
Phonetically.
Okay.
So we don't butcher it.
Yes. And phonetically means, and not that you guys are like not understanding these things, but I use words sometimes, maybe that dates me back when I used to do phonics in school. Who remembers phonics? I do, where they taught you how to say words. So like right here, amen, they would have the A, and then they had the line across the A to mean long A. So now you're not saying amen. Okay, so they show you. So if you want us to pronounce your name properly, phonetically
Some people
spell
say
it.
amen.
Yeah, as an apple, so they would put the 2 dots over the A. Like, there's ways, it's almost like shorthand, whatever. They used to teach that in school.
Okay.
That's why people of my generation know how to talk.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know
Where
what
do we
y'all
both
say.
at?
I don't know
Maureen
what y'all
Wilson.
say in your generation.
LL, Jada, Alexandria East, Sinclair Lennon, Jasmine 91, Terry Robinson, Floutress 06,
Good.
Kid Sister. Why don't you just wave?
Wait, did we do Chicky Pot Pie? That was
I did.
Okay,
No,
you did?
I didn't.
Okay.
No, I
so busy
didn't say it.
talking.
Chicky Pot Pie. Hey.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Merry Christmas, LL. Okay, did you Maureen Wilson?
It's our weekly family reunion every week.
Right.
Romina Santos,
Okay.
Barbie Lovable, Trash Bag Fashion Lover.
Okay. If we skipped over you, because I'm on point, sometimes you go fast, like, just come on back around.
Come back around. D. Curly.
Okay. Let's see. Did you do Kid Sister?
Yes.
Did you do a Kayla?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just talking away and I'm not paying attention?
Yes.
Okay. Just asking. Asked and answered. I'm at the end. Are you at the end?
I'm at the end.
Okay, wow. We got through that. That was quick, painless.
Let me see.
Okay, so what's new?
What is new? D.CURLY, is that?
D.CURLY is Tony Crawford.
Okay.
Right, girl?
Okay.
Okay, all right.
So let's fix this
okay,
right
so
now
first,
for those of you who are here.
So first, oh my gosh. Okay, we messed up.
What else is new?
What else is new? Okay, typical us, okay? And she did not do it, she said, for any credit. And we understood that, okay? But we do like to know, I like to be in the know of things,
Yeah.
okay? And so there we are, minding our own business as usual. Cat logs on here because she loves that line of mine, okay? But seriously, I am. And little did we know that when we did the P.O Box, we were so busy giving the brand credit, saying, oh my God, we didn't know. Like when we give P.O Boxes, brands are going to be sitting on stuff. No, ma'am. No, they did not. D.CURLY, Tony Crawford, sent Mael to us, okay?
And Trey Lux.
Trey Lux.
Yeah.
We were like, Trey Lux reached out, Mael reached out, thank you so much. Like we said tonight, we said, well, it will always go down in infamy, in the video, because we couldn't take it out, but we wanted to give credit tonight where credit was due. And we wanted to thank her. I thanked her the other day on Messenger, but I mean, wow, like that was really, really, really nice.
Yeah, that was. Thank you, D.CURLY.
Thank you, and we're sorry we messed up. It was
your
your fault.
We were busted. It was. I don't know. Because I really didn't think
no, it wasn't you. It was like
a person would do that. Like
I know.
It didn't. I just saw the pink Mael box. I saw the Trey Lux, and I was like, oh, like
you're like Mael.
Yeah.
Because
I was
the
like,
packing
and
slip
the
said
Mael one kind of confused me because I know we've never given Mael like a good review, but I'm like, okay, they send stuff anyway. Like, okay, and no, just bust it. No, it was busted.
Oh wait, so CCJ was skipped.
I totally said CCJ, but we'll say CCJ again. Hi, CCJ.
Okay.
I think I was like running through them. Boom, boom, boom. I'm sorry. Hi, CCJ.
Beagle Lady said she always gets skipped, but that she's always late.
Okay. So, who else? Nicole Nelson says she's always skipped.
Okay.
Hi. Sorry.
All right. Yeah, no, I'm always fashionably late, so I dig late folks, okay? Because I just could not get places on time. Is it purposely because I want to be fashionably late, or just because my mother said it's a notorious habit I have? She goes, you have a terrible habit of that, LoriAnne.
Hold on. Is it Lalisha?
Where?
Lalisha Rios? She was skipped. Hi.
Aww. That was sweet. She said she wanted spending our coins after our truth.
That really was nice. I got so excited because I really was like, oh my gosh, we have new products to review. This is so cool. And
we thought it was a new trend, but I guess we're still nobodies.
We're still nobody. I'm like, we ain't nobody. Still. My
Brands aren't checking for us.
Not bothered. Not bothered.
Okay. All right. So that keeps you humble.
Have y'all opinions on Mael's changed? I don't want to try their washing products. No, our opinion's still the same. But whatever the opinion was, we didn't mind the rosemary and mint one though. I
like the minty
one
smell.
Wasn't bad.
Yeah, I like a strange, kind of like odd smells. So I liked that. I don't like floral. It wasn't floral. It was Stone Cold Mint. I liked that. The shampoo, it's kind of like a typical no longer are the days gone are the days where I'm gonna like force myself to use things. Ever since that Camille Rose, that ginger rinse one, okay, where I forced myself because you guys raved about it so much and I want to be in the know, and I just kept saying it's me, like why is this not working? But it just simply never did, and I lost a lot of hair over that debacle, and so I just said I'm not gonna force myself. So I shampooed my hair with the rosemary shampoo, but it just had that tendency to it's gonna tangle, and if I don't get away from this now, it's going to be a problem. So I put it through, rinsed it out, but and then we couldn't do the mask because we were filming that. So then
so as we said in the video, like the shampoo and then I guess the mask is like the detangler.
Yeah.
Out of all the Mael products, because we tried like most of their things, the ginger gel and what was the other thing? The Brazilian cream that was okay. We tried to make the pomegranate and honey work. This I think is a good line out of all the Mael stuff we've tried. This is a good line, and of course the pomegranate and honey shampoo and conditioner I absolutely love.
I took responsibility. I said because everyone is not filming, and so you customarily go in the shower, bathtub, wash your hair, and then you go in immediately with the conditioner, deep conditioner, regular conditioner, and because I had to put on that microfiber towel and that plastic cap and all that, so I brought on my own problems. But if I could have gone right in with the conditioner, the shampoo would have been great. The conditioner had lots of slip, and I loved it. But because we had to film in between, then I knew it was going to be problematic, and I couldn't put anything in because it was a one and done.
Right.
So I couldn't cheat, and so it was just, my hair was, I could tell it was going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just saw Jada said, interesting, I guess Mael is just hit or miss for some people. Yeah, I think they're a massive brand. They're good, but it's hit or miss for me. Definitely hit or miss with Mael.
This one was more a hit to me than miss because I didn't care for that ginger, honey ginger line, whatever that first one was, and then the the honey ginger gel. Yeah.
We tried with that Brazilian cream.
Yeah, you love the pomegranate pomegranate.
I don't know where you
Yeah,
got that from.
I don't know.
Pomegranate. Pomegranate.
I don't know where I got it from, guys. It's like one of the very few words that I mispronounce, but I just can't get it straight.
No, we were going in, yesterday? It was like my mom, me and Spencer in a room, we were talking about like words that we just say weird. And for you, it's like Lent, like the Catholic holiday in Lent.
Lent.
Hair, like it's hair. You say here.
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 And you guys were the ones that said I had a New England accent.
You can't do pin and pen.
And then you're like, why do you change your accent? Like, I have my pen, and then you're like, it's pen and pen. And I'm like, peen? Like, it's not peen. Like, I have like this whole other language. I just put out a whole nother accent.
Yeah. You started because I guess me and Spencer both say fur instead of for. And so you always catch it in the videos.
You're like, him fur. Off guard because you and that fur. And I said, I'm the one that taught you how to speak, and I don't say fur. So I said, Spencer, just say, I want to throw a party for you. Okay, just say that. And he said, I want to throw a party for you. I said, there you go. Where did you guys get this fur? This fur, okay? All right.
Fur. And I say it like all extra hard in our videos. Like, you watch any of our videos, like 9 times out of 10, I'm probably gonna say fur at some point when I'm saying for.
Yeah.
I say fur.
Fur.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what fur is.
I don't know.
Yeah. Let's see what's following.
What happened to the phonetics? I thought older people speak properly. Exactly. We were over here talking about grammar and phonetics. I'm like, wait a second. We were just talking about that the other day. Yeah.
Maybe I've been so far removed from phonetics, I lost my way of speaking.
Maybe. Perhaps.
Okay.
Sometimes you guys say dilute it instead of dilute it.
It's diluted or.
No, it's diluted. D-I. I know in a video I did say dilute it, like a cray, like
dilute it like crazy, and then there's like, is it diluted or dilute?
Oh, diluted. Is it diluted?
Is it diluted? When you like water down something, you dilute it?
Because it's D-I when you're watering it down. It's diluted, but when we say
diluted.
We say diluted. You got to make it crazy to get it to work.
Okay.
Dilute it. That's funny.
Okay, so LLC, my Alikay Naturals today. Yay! What did you receive?
I know. I tried to catch up on some MADCURLS made me do it. I'm gonna get better in 2019 because there was a ton. I was posting some from.
And you Tay Santana said.
Thank you.
Okay. Are you ladies low porosity?
No, I think we are.
We were told medium.
Medium. Oh, it is diluted. Diluted.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I tend to think we probably need to rip out a strand of hair and do it again. We did it live one night to see. I think highlights change the complexity of your hair, I think, because the parts that were highlighted in your hair the night that we did it, mine weren't highlighted that night. They sunk or they floated to the top. I forget which one it was, but it definitely changed.
One floated.
Yeah, but the highlighted ones do something different.
Mm-hmm.
So now that my head has more highlights than that time that we did it, I wonder, I can't say blanket statement my hair is medium porosity because I'm not sure. I know it's probably changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flowtress06, I saw that Meech is looking for brand ambassadors. We were tagged in that. We do want to try them for 2019, but I feel weird trying to slide in as brand ambassadors, especially with what they want. They want like I think there's a difference. It depends on what companies are looking for when they say brand ambassadors. Sometimes people want brand ambassadors where they want you to post like regularly for their company. Mm-hmm. Other companies like CURLMIX, we are ambassadors. We have a code, and how much we promote or not promote is kind of up to us, how we want to do it. But sometimes companies have like, we want you to post, 4 times a month. We want you to do this, and we don't like those types of
and just
collabs.
Be known for that because
we try tons of stuff.
Everything.
Yeah, so we don't kind of do that. So I did see that they were looking for that. We've never tried their line, first of all, and second of all, like we don't want to be nailed down to we have to post about them twice a week, and like we didn't want to do that. But we do want to try. I love the name. That's first on my list is Meech, because we guys say on this chin like love you some Meech. So I want to try Meech.
So all right, so Ella got lemongrass and creme brulee, and CPR said highlight to raise the porosity. So that means our hair would go from medium to high porosity. And high porosity, what does that mean when it comes to products? Does that mean
high porosity? Does that mean
that
your
hair absorbs more product?
Absorbs more? I don't know. We don't follow porosity. We never have at all. That doesn't deter us from products or bring us closer to product. Like we don't choose products based on porosity.
No, because since I've got my highlights, maybe do I use more? Do I use less? I don't know. I'm thinking it's the weather. It's winter. It's not humid. I don't know. But definitely my hair is definitely drier. No doubt about it.
So no, they said it's buffering.
You see it? You hear us?
Okay.
Okay, there's my twister. Hey, Tiffany Treadway. Hey, Lang. I call her Lang. We told you the story weeks ago. Lang, Lang, and Shing, Shing.
I was going to say, must we go through Ling Ling and Shing Shing every week?
Well, I don't be the judge what we go through and what we don't go through.
Oh, no, actually, I'll do
It changes our hair. We knew, I saw it when yours floated or rose to the top. I don't remember which one it was.
I don't remember which did which.
But those pieces definitely changed.
Yeah.
So now that I have much more, I think it's definitely changed. Now, is it that substantially changed? I don't really think so. I still use the same amount of product, right?
Yeah.
And that's what, yeah.
I mean, but something must change, like, because when we get our highlights, like when we first get them, like sometimes the products we use change, like we deep condition like crazy, and then we use more moisturizing products because our hair needs that at that point because of the fresh bleach on our hair, so maybe that has something to do with
I
like
probably should
porosity.
kind of like with that same energy. Maybe I should do more than once or twice a week. I don't know. Would I deep condition every day now? I don't know. But it's definitely drier. But I don't mind it. I don't know. Would I deep condition every day now? I don't know. But it's definitely drier. But I don't mind it because drier means bigger to me. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind
Yeah. I mean, well, yeah, because it's like frizzing.
it.
Right? Ish. We don't mind frizz on this channel.
No, we don't
Depends.
mind frizz.
It depends.
We embrace frizz.
Oh, okay. Okay, Evelyn. She said, I think your hair looked best when you used the can too.
I know.
Which one?
Yes, that last one that I was determining whether or not it was going to be the #1 of the year, and I was just like so taken in with that one. That what leaf was that one?
The curl activator cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That started confusing things, and then Alikay appeared on the scene.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you guys haven't done it yet, we posted something on our community page and on our Instagram. It was called the MADCURLS People's We posted something on our community page and on our Instagram. It was called the MADCURLS People's Choice Awards, where we told you guys in our videos what our favorite brands are, what our favorite products are. And so now we want to film another video based on what you guys say. So I think I said you guys had a week to get it in, and then I'm going to go through like everything. This is going to, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'm going through every single comment, writing down like everything everybody says and seeing what shows up the most out of what everybody said. But we have tons of comments, tons of brands, tons of products, and so I can't wait for us to film that video. But if you haven't done that yet, go find those and vote. Write them down. Write down your top products, top brands of 2018. Get them in the running.
I think you guys are probably curious to know why I raved about Cream of Nature all year long, that coconut line. And then a few weeks ago, maybe a month or so ago, I raved about that Cantu Curl Activator. And then all of a sudden they just fell off the list, period. They didn't make the list. Because in my opinion, I felt like they were in the running for #1. And if they couldn't be #1, they weren't going to push out somebody that that was #2 or #3 because they didn't fit in #2 or #3. To me, they were #1. If you couldn't be #1, there never was another idea in my mind that they could be lesser on the list. They were the best that I had used up until that point, and so they were going to be #1. You don't just drop down because they were worthy of #1 at the time, and then all of a sudden they become #2. They weren't #2 and 3 worthy. They were #1 worthy, and if they couldn't be #1, somebody pushed them out of that spot. To me, they were gone now. That was the end of them. Is that like the proper thinking? I thought it was.
What do you guys mean the voice? The voice is off. Maybe you might have to back out and come back in. Oh, the voice is off for us too. I don't know.
I know mine is very foggy.
T said Tay can really say products.
She can.
The word products, my favorite word. Products.
Oh, refresh said. Maybe I need to, because I am so.
Good now? Okay, we just backed out and came back in.
How's yours?
I don't know. I don't like
crystal
filming in this
clear.
busted room. The Wi-Fi is so bad in here. Your okay, voice is fine for me. Okay.
I'm still very. You see that?
Yeah.
Very cloudy.
Guys, are we cloudy to you guys, or are we clear? On our iPads, we're cloudy. Why no Diva Curl reviews? Diva had some good products, but not anything wowing that put them on our list. Oh, we're cloudy. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know. It's the room. My room gets the less heat, the most less.
Cloudy, cloudy, blurry, cloudy, blurry. Yeah, see,
my room is
can
terrible.
See it's right here.
A little fuzzy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe if I turn the Wi-Fi on.
Cloudy, yes.
Hold on. Let me see.
And I refreshed, and I'm so cloudy.
Let me try turning the Wi-Fi on in the room. See if that makes any difference. It might not. It might make it worse. I hope not. But we'll see.
Okay.
we'll see if we clear up.
Okay. So does that make sense? Is that the proper way of thinking? I thought that it was. I felt like, you know, as we go throughout the year, we're testing in our minds and thinking, this is going to be number one. This may not have quite made number one, but it fits somewhere. But never in my year did I ever think. I never said it. I always said number one, number one. Guys,
I don't know how to do
when
that.
we say something, it beats. Oh, that's so annoying.
Mute microphone.
That's clearer there now.
Okay.
That's very clear what you do.
Turn the Wi-Fi off.
Okay.
I turned. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Bye, FH Nurse Mom.
I'm heading to dinner with Auntie. Good night.
Okay, the sound says we're much clearer. Yeah,
Okay,
we're clear
yeah,
to
that's what I
ourselves
said.
too. Hit or miss in this room.
Yeah.
It's hit or miss. We're foggy.
It's also very humid today too,
yeah,
right?
this backdrop is cute, but we're really extra bright. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Buffering clear. Okay. Clear.
Yeah, so I mean, we tried a lot of stuff this year. Everything couldn't make the list. We wanted to try to keep it short, or else it just seemed like we were choosing everything, and then it's not really like a top anything because we threw everything in there.
So 1922 Misty Blue said, "Have you tried Alikay Not to Be Gone?" And what did she say? Is it similar to Jane Carter Untangle Me? We haven't tried it. When I read it on the bottle, I got the impression it was going to be more along the lines of Sotanicals. What's that one they're like? Not Today. It's like a detangler. It really speaks to detangling your hair. Like I always say,
The knot sauce?
the knot sauce is a detangler, but this one here, Alikay, Not to Be Gone. Okay.
Oh, what's knots today? Or did you mean knot
No,
sauce?
not okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, not.
the
Oh, no. I said Jane Carter Untangled. I don't know where I got the today at. I don't know, guys. All right, Alikay Not to Be Gone to me is very similar to, though I haven't opened it. I don't own it, but the way it described it on the bottle, it reminded me of a detangler. It speaks to just detangling, and I felt like not sauce. Oh, I did say not today.
Yeah.
Not sauce is strictly for detangling, and it gets the job done. But no, I have not tried the Alikay.
Okay.
Has anybody tried it?
Let's see, Amy Herndon? Hey y'all, I finally caught alive. Hi Amy.
Hey. Let's see. Somebody said, "Hey, are you from New York?" No, we're not from New York. The Alikay does not detangle. Okay. But that's what it says, right?
I don't really believe in things that are called like detanglers, like the Wash Day Wonder that was supposed to detangle, the DevaCurl Wash Day Wonder. I didn't care for that. Like I just like taking a conditioner, like Aussie, to detangle my hair, like things, or like just conditioners, like a shampoo conditioner combo, but products that are actually for like detangling. I feel like,
and especially if you can't like leave it in. I want it to detangle and then possibly just go on it over and just like leave it in. I just feel products are so expensive, and when they have specific ways to be used, and then you just rinse it out. It's like an in-between kind of a thing. It's either going to be a conditioner, a deep conditioner, then it's detangler, you rinse it out, and then you have to start with your conditioners, leave-ins, and all that. To me, it's just an extra step that costs money that I don't particularly want to spend or need or use, because you could just get a good conditioner with slip in it.
yeah.
So
Should we talk about the WeDad giveaway really quick while I'm thinking? The
main choice, you mean?
No, the WeDad giveaway. How we had our 2 winners, but one hasn't. That's a fair count as well. Yeah, we don't have a lot of people in.
Because it keeps acting up.
Probably. Guys. Hi guys. Sorry.
Should we go see if everybody's having the Wi-Fi on and all that?
Who would? I mean, what's typically off? The downstairs TV. We're downstairs, so the downstairs TV is typically off.
Yeah, and then probably everybody's on devices.
Okay, so let me start shutting everybody down.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Everyone's congratulating Kat. Can you go find out why?
Okay, let's see. Cat? Why is everyone congratulating Cat? Let me see. You're back. Okay, we're gonna try. Adam's not home tonight, so it could be Spencer. Okay. Nope, not Wi-Fi, Adam. That might be the problem. Everybody has devices on, and it just can't happen tonight. Let's see. You're back, buffering. Frozen. Are we frozen? Can you guys see us? Okay, congratulations at Cat. Why are we congratulating Kat?
I don't know. I think it's just this room because nobody's on anything.
Oh, okay.
It's just the room.
Do we have to move? She received my BSN, got accepted to the MSN MBA program and the DNP program. Okay, I know MSN, I know MBA. What's DNP? Well, congratulations before you tell us what DNP is.
Congratulations. Hey.
That's awesome.
MADCURLS
What an accomplishment.
Is educated. Yeah, if it does it one more time, we're going downstairs to the kitchen.
The kitchen? Oh, you're braving them?
Yeah, because other than that, we're going to be probably dark. Well, maybe I think there's stuff on the dining room table.
Okay.
From our ornaments, so
okay.
Well, there's stuff on the kitchen counter too. I don't know.
Okay.
We're going to have to go somewhere.
Right. Explain what we're doing.
Yeah. Field trip. We're moving, guys. We're not going to be doing this tonight. So we are grabbing plugs. We are going on a field trip.
Okay.
We might have to make 2 trips, so you take what you can.
Okay, I'll take this.
For now. This goes with yours. This is mine.
Okay. Do you know we're going on a field trip?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll grab the door for you and just click on the hall light. We are on the move. I'm gonna shut this off. Grab this. Field trip to the kitchen. We have to move. We're on live still though, because it just wasn't working out upstairs. Alright. Oops. Hold please, guys. While we work this out. We haven't been down here in a while.
No, the last time we did we need anything.
Alright.
Alright. They're still hanging in there.
People are here. People are laughing. They know how we do. Well, those of you who have been with us for a while know how we do. Oh, these things happen. Plug in iPads and stuff in. Alright. Push this back.
Because of all that rain too.
Probably. Alright. So my mom is making another trip to get the rest of her stuff. And then when she comes back down, I'll go get the rest of my stuff. Nice and clear? Awesome. Perfect. Now we're clear. Okay. Let's hope this is better. Oh, it's like HD. Awesome. Okay. Should we drag the Christmas tree in here? There's nothing Christmassy about this right now. Alright. Let's see. Crispy clear. Awesome. 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 Okay. Hi, Diasha P. Welcome. We just went on a field trip. So much better. They're saying it's so much better. Ooh, my nerves. Okay. Did you grab everything?
I tried to.
What else is up there?
Your cup of coffee.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now.
I got the most important thing, my mirror. My coffee. My buy drink. Okay. Let's see. Remember, who remembers the night that we had just the 2 chairs showing? Very reminiscent. Okay. Very Queenie-esque. All right. Let's see. All right, here I am back. Let me see. Who's still hanging in there? Okay. You're all real ones here. Okay. Looks great. Okay, it's good now.
All right.
No
I said she
laughing.
dragged the Christmas tree in here. There's like nothing Christmassy in here.
I know. I know. Okay, maybe my red pick will be Christmassy.
Okay. Oh, this is better. Woo. All right,
We should
y'all.
make some gingerbread cookies.
Oh my gosh, we totally should. We haven't made them yet.
I know.
I know, my red blanket ready. I know, that was like the last night we were here. Wait, I think,
Okay.
did we try again the next week, or did I refuse to come back in here?
You refused to come back in here. You never came back in. We
Right, and you
never
said
came back
you
in.
weren't dealing with the foolishness and
Yeah,
the bucking and
because
the dipping.
you weren't concentrating and you just kept looking and flinching and I couldn't deal with that.
You couldn't
so
deal with that,
we
so.
just had to move you.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, yeah, it's a lot better. I know,
Okay.
but there's nothing Christmassy. Okay, well, be that as it may.
Oh, speaking of that, okay, so Lisa Murray said they love, she loves the giveaway for the giveaway challenge for the Fro the Culture. But people are doing it 2 different ways. Some
we
of
don't
you
know
guys
if we made it clear enough. I think I specifically said the last day of school before Christmas vacation, the teacher would kind of give you guys would give us busy work, and she would put a big word on the board, maybe Christmas or Christmas holiday or something. And out of those 2 words, Christmas holiday, we had to make a lot of little words. So we said the main choice, those 3 words, the THE, main, MANE, and choice, CHOICE. I said I wish we would have held up a card. Because we're finding that, I don't know, sometimes you guys are describing what it maybe does for your hair. We're
Yeah,
seeing,
so you were supposed to make little words out of just the letters in the main choice. So all those letters were the only letters you were working with the main choice. And some of you guys did it, you know, you were doing man and an, and some people got really into it, theme and manic, and like you guys were doing it right.
iconic.
Yeah, other people were saying, you know, T, Taylor, H, happy, E, excited, and like no, like that's not not the way you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to just spell words using only the letters in the main choice. Like those are the only letters you're working with,
Right.
and spell as many words as you can from those letters. That's the right way to do it.
Was it too much, guys? I didn't think it was too much. I felt like
Because-
I could handle it.
You guys were doing it right, and then one person came in and started and did it like not the way it was supposed to be done, and then after that it was like a slew of people doing it right, and a slew of people doing it wrong, and a slew of people doing it right, and a slew, and I'm like, why are so many people doing it wrong? I was like, I don't, and then there's people who doing so like I don't know if someone didn't watch the video and they just looked to see how people are doing it, and they're like, oh, I'll do it this way, and like did it like that, like I don't know.
Because I had a little story to accompany my challenge to how you can win, and I said the last day of school before Christmas break, the teacher would put a big word on the board, and we had to make little words out of those. And so you said, how many do you want them to do? I said, about 5. So out of the main choice, those letters we're dealing with, make 5 words. And I don't know why we're getting words with X in them.
Yeah,
and
so
things like that.
someone said excellent. I'm like, excellent. I'm like, wait, where are these words coming from?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I just thought it was fantastic giveaway. Very generous on the main choice, and I said I just wanted to be creative.
Yeah.
So where is it? Did I not explain it correctly? See,
People are saying clear as a bell.
Clear as a bell. Thank you, Samantha.
But just
Ivy.
as many people are doing it wrong as people that are doing it right. So I'm like, where did we go wrong here? Unless people are just looking through the comments to see what people are doing, and they're just choosing like the wrong person that didn't, or doing it the way they did it, which is not the right way to do it.
I always liked that challenge in school. That's why I picked it.
But no, like some people really got into it though. Words, I'm like, I wouldn't have thought to write that. Like, it's so funny, some of the words we're seeing.
Yeah. We like the creativity of lining up the main choice and going down and then picking your own words. But it really, I said, we can't let it go. I said, because if somebody that wins with that way of doing it, it's not really fair. Because
yeah,
I
that wasn't the
specifically
way.
said the main choice. Those letters
Letters.
are what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
So if you did it, lining it up, very creative. We loved it. But you have to go back and try to fix that.
Going back to the previous giveaway, the We Dad one, 2 winners again. I think we got cut off upstairs.
Right.
Leslie LeBron was our Instagram winner, and then ACR was the YouTube winner, and we give you guys 48 hours to get in contact with us. And ACR still hasn't. The only way most of the time on YouTube we can get in contact with you is commenting on your giveaway entry comment, which has worked for us up until this point. So ACR, if you are on live, if anybody sees her, pop in the comments.
And we're talking and we don't see it because tonight will be the last night.
Tomorrow
because,
we're gonna, we got somebody else.
Yeah,
so.
normally it's 48 hours, but I just felt bad. I said, I don't want to be known as a channel that somebody won. You guys all know who won, and then we just like move past, because like you can't be hardcore. People could be out, it's the Christmas season and all that. But I think after tonight, it's like fair is fair.
Yeah.
And so because it holds up when we reach out to the companies and tell them the winner, they do it at the same time. They leave the name and the address. So we're gonna hold up Leslie LeBron. And so it's not fair.
Except I didn't. I reached out to them. I'm like, just send hers on. And I was like, and so for tonight, like if we don't see her, she doesn't come in. If you guys see her, let her know. But like that's the only way we get in contact with the people.
I think she comes on Friday nights. That's why I said I wanted to give it a little bit more time.
Yeah.
And so then you said okay, but then you said after tonight, like it'll be 3 days at that point.
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be 3 days. So so if she doesn't get it tonight, then tomorrow.
So if you guys see
we will be
ICR,
announcing another YouTube winner for the We Dad giveaway.
Yeah, if you see ICR and we miss it, or miss her coming in, then let us know.
Kid sister, I hope they respond, but I mean, like, yeah, no, we're gonna have to roll it again and see that. So.
Right. Okay. I think y'all explained it well. Okay. I hope I explained it well. I know I have to be all extra. People like Lori have to be so extra. And somebody said bye, like I'm going over to Instagram. They were not bothered with my quiz.
Yeah.
So
but you were like, it's a big giveaway, so
that's why I
had to like make them work for
this
it.
stuff.
Yeah,
okay?
full main. We don't even have the full main choice line. We don't even got the full line.
I couldn't even show the person you were winning because I didn't even have the shampoo and the conditioner and the mask. And I'm like, so y'all have to work for this, all right?
Yeah.
You get stuff that we don't even have. Like you and them highlights that time. I'm like, if I wanted full slap, if I want to pay full slap prices, I would have done it for myself. All right, so.
Aussie R. Girl, we was just talking about you. That like, girl. Aussie, are you here? Aussie R.
Yeah,
comment again if you're really here.
Where'd you see her?
Right there. She just popped in. Where'd she go? She was
Oh,
right. Mine's freezing.
frozen.
She's right there. She was just
Okay.
there. I'm looking at her. Aussie, are you there? Girl, you won the We Dad giveaway, and we keep commenting on your comment. We literally just said if you did not show up here tonight, we had to pick a new winner.
All bets are
Oh
off.
my gosh. We was just talking about her.
I know.
You entered the MADCURLS We Dad giveaway on YouTube, and you won
Right.
the curl quencher line.
Mm-hmm.
And we commented on your entry, and you haven't responded to us, and it's been 48 hours, and we were like, your last shot was tonight, and here you are.
Yeah.
So you won.
Is she still there?
And
Okay,
she's
no,
still there,
all
and you
right.
had to email us. So you like we put our email there. It's madcurls@gmail.com, and we need your
Email us,
address.
and we need your address so we can give it to We Dad so we can send you your winnings.
There she is.
There she
I can't
is.
believe it.
Were you hiding in the darkness and now you came out to the marvelous light to be seen and now you can collect your winnings?
Yeah, oh my gosh, because we were like, what are we going to do? Like, the only way we know how to contact you guys, well, some of you are on Instagram, so, like, if you do win on YouTube and you don't respond, we know how to get you on Instagram or somewhere else, but sometimes, like, at least in Ossie's case, our only contact with her was through YouTube, so we just keep commenting on the comment, like, you have 24 hours, you have this many hours, like.
And you guys know I'm never on Instagram, so I said tonight earlier, I said, I don't know, is she on Instagram? I'm like, I could have sworn I saw her on Instagram. And then, guys, you know me, I lost track of what I was saying, and I couldn't remember to check Instagram, so I never did check Instagram.
Yeah.
I said, are you on Instagram? We're going to track you down. But yeah, when you guys enter the contest, stick around. Like, you might win. Like, we said, how do you enter? And then, like, disappear. Don't go back and check comments.
Yeah.
So,
Ooh, all right. Cool.
That takes care of that.
That takes care of that.
Yeah. Maybe what? You know what? That's
Oh, she said she is on Instagram, too.
She is. See, I think I saw her on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I tried to go through the MADCURLS followers, but I didn't know her name. I just started typing in, and it didn't come up, so I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, but
Cool.
we women of a certain age
Remarkably.
hang together on Instagram. I could have sworn I saw her on Instagram. Taking off this black because my thing is acting up.
Oh, okay, so DTW Texas went back to change your answers, okay. So
Okay.
yeah, you guys can do that. You can edit your comment on the giveaway post if you did it the wrong way to fix it, do it the right way, and that will count.
And my iPad is just, okay, all right, now it's coming back. Let me see if the comments will come in. Okay, there's the chat now, okay.
Curls in the making, hi.
Okay. All right, why am I seeing somebody shower?
Shower scene.
Good. All right. Okay.
Asiara said I'm 68, must be getting C now. It's okay. I don't know, because sometimes, like, people enter giveaways and, like, they don't expect to win. Like, you got to be in it to win it, so you never know. It could be your time, you know, your card gets pulled. You never know. So, if you enter, you know, just kind of hang around on giveaway winner announcement day. Because I do try to do it on the day that we say.
People keep asking about my key. Does it have meaning? It says strong on it. I was gifted with this after me falling apart on Our Truth video. And I just thought it was cute. And so I've been wearing it. And I think a couple times people have asked where I've gotten it from. It was a gift. And so, and it says strong on it. It's very cute. I think it comes from a collection of keys where I think homeless people make them. They repurpose keys. Can you imagine repurposing keys? Like, wow, like I have so many keys over the years. I just thought it was just so cute. And, you know, the fact that I'm wearing it and is drawing people's eyes, that just goes to show consumers and how, like, if I saw somebody wearing it, I would have loved it too. And I probably would have made it off of my own keys somehow, some way. But it is already kind of like a thing. I forget what the company was called. But I just like the message because it says strong. There's lots of messages if you go to their website. I don't remember. I'll think of it before we finish this recording on this live thing. But it's actually like a thing. Okay, there's a website and it's homeless people trying to do a better thing, have a better life, and they do the keys and what the purpose of it is that you wear it until you can absorb the message. Okay, so the why I'm wearing it, I'm supposed to like absorb the message of strength and being strong. And then somebody needier than me in the future, I'm supposed to gift them with the key where they need it. They might be at a low place in their life where they need strength, and you give it to them to encourage them to be strong. And then you're just supposed to keep passing it on. And I just thought it was just like a really great thing. And I've been wearing it, and I think it's adorable. And so that's the meaning behind the key. What's the name of that? Let me see. What's the name of that? No ideas. Has anybody heard? I love that, right? I love that. I fell over my chair.
I think I've only won something one time, and that was the Harry Potter night at a bookstore. I think they were releasing the 5th Harry Potter book, and there was like hundreds of people in the store, and I guessed how many jelly beans were in the jelly bean thing.
Girls are making say, well, I'll need a gold money back so I can absorb the money.
And I guessed how many jelly beans were in the jar, and I got to get my Harry Potter book first, so I wasn't like number 569 in line. I was number 1 in line. So that's one time I won something.
That was a big deal. Like, I think we explained it a few weeks ago. Like, pardon me, excuse me, like during the Harry Potter days, to be number 1 in the line when the registers open. The party started at 9.
Yep.
The register started cha-ching at midnight. And then you line up according to your number. As you come into the party, they give you numbers. We were like, might have been like 200, 400 that night, I don't remember, but we definitely weren't number 1. And then they had the drawing, and you became number 1. Pardon me, excuse me, the winner's here on the way. And when the register starts, a big hype at midnight, they plug them in, click them on, and then they start, and here's your book. And then you're just like, I mean, I love books so much because I like the way they smell, and the whole experience of reading a book to me is just awesome. Yes, I never thought it would happen to me. I have gotten away from like a hard-covered book in my hand. I never thought I would. I'm like, oh, I'll never do electronics. Yes, I tend to do electronics more, and that's why I should never have started electronics. But still, there's just nothing like a book in your hand. And so when you get the Harry Potter book in your hand, like during that hype in those nights, it was so exciting. And to be the first, you know, to get it, that was just exciting. Yeah.
So like, I hope I win because I'm broke. How many giveaways do we have left? We have 1. We had 2 left, and then we just threw 1 more company on. So we have 3 giveaways left.
Yeah.
That's left.
Yeah. That, how can I find that? Let me see. Why now? Let's go. I'm putting in.
Is it called Giving Keys?
The Giving Keys. Yes, who said that?
Ashley Harris, of course.
Yes. Yep. The Giving Keys. Yep. And so they have different messages like love and peace. And I loved strong, like, wow, like that really, I just thought that was really cool, so strong. And then you just go to their site. I think that was probably the original idea of it. And then, you know, of course, they spin off, they do earrings now, they do bracelets and all of that. And all the stuff is lovely, but just the idea, I wish the chain was a slight bit longer.
Takes bow.
But I can't.
Ashley said takes bow.
It takes bow. A little bit longer, but just the idea behind it. And then I said, I hope you all don't keep seeing it, because that means the buck would have stopped here. I'm supposed to pass it on, okay? I'm supposed to pass. That's the whole idea. I'm supposed to pass it, and I don't know if I can, because it's so cute.
I'll probably.
I want to remember like this time in my life where I wasn't strong, and so I wore this to be strong. But when I become strong, do I have to give it up? Is that the idea of it? I don't want to.
Girl,
it's so cute.
Oh, she said she sent the email. Let me just make sure. You have the MADCURLS email on your phone?
Yeah, I do. Any tips for headaches? Wow, Tay, you had one tonight.
I did. Oh my gosh. Like, I really thought I was going to have to sit on here with a headache, because I had one that was just like chilling right here. I took migraine medicine.
Excedrin migraine.
And then I laid down with an ice pack on my head.
The best tip is ice. To me, it disperses the pain. You put the ice on the part that hurts. Like, to me, like, what is it, like, kind of like holistically kind of healing, and it disperses that pain. And I'm telling you, to me, it's always worked. And I suffer from migraines from time to time, and something like that ice pack really does better than any sort of medicine ever did for my head. So tonight you said, let me just grab an ice pack, and like within what, 10 minutes your headache was gone.
Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't happen
it's so
that fast.
Cold.
Yeah.
That I don't know, something about it just breaks up that pain.
Yeah, but you also need like silence. Like for me, I need silence, and I need like something over my eyes. Like I need complete darkness in my ice pack, and just you know, to come down, and that typically works for me. Aussie, we did not get it to the MADCURLS email. Yeah. Did you send it to the MADCURLS Gmail? It's madcurls@gmail.com.
It's the America's Best at the Rose Bowl about 4 years ago. What have I ever won in life? Have I ever won? Oh, I remember. Is my sister still on there? Remember the year you won the kayak? Okay, here we are. 2 young girls living in South Norwalk, okay? And South Norwalk would be equivalent to, say, now it's not because it's been revitalized. You know how they take areas like Harlem and they revitalize them, and now you can't afford to even walk down the street of Harlem, let alone live. Okay, so South Norwalk when we were growing up was like, say, equivalent to maybe like Bridgeport today, though, like all these places now, I mean, the signs in Bridgeport have changed, and
if they know
you can't really afford to live any place in Connecticut. Let's get that straight.
If they know what Bridgeport is.
Okay. All right, but it's like inner city kind of thing. It's like where I grew up. All right, so here we are, 2 little girls living in South Norwalk. Yeah, we could swim because we went to camp, but kayaking? All right, so we go to a store in LoriAnne, Connecticut. LoriAnne, Connecticut is a store that me and Taylor went into that we told the night where we got those sandals. We ordered this whole list of sandals, and then they wanted the money right then and there. And it was a trunk sale, and we didn't realize that trunk sale meant pay up front. And so then we didn't know how to get out of it. So when the woman turned her back to go in the back to see if they had other selections, we went running out the store. LoriAnne is just money, okay? Connecticut, period, is just money. But there's certain towns like Greenwich, Connecticut, Westport, Connecticut, Wilton, LoriAnne, all right, that it just reeks of money, okay? So LoriAnne reeked of money. So we were in LoriAnne, and with my mother, we went by a sporting goods store, and they had a huge kayak in the window. And a kayak, like this great big, it was like a banana, okay? It was the color of a banana, it looked like a banana, and my sister entered the giveaway and won it. What the heck do you do with a kayak, okay, in inner city? Like, what do you do with it? So what we wanted to do was sell it because it was worth, I think they said at the time, and this was, I'm in my 50s now, we weren't even in high school, so it was $700 at the time, all right? So we thought we would sell it. Well, you know how, like, family does dirt. Okay, so we gave somebody in the family the idea to sell it, and they took all the money, the dirt. That's how family does, okay? And so it turned into this great big family mess, as I call it.
The biggest
okay?
mess.
It was the biggest mess, and it was just dirty, okay? Because they had connections that we didn't have, and so they said, well, I'll take it and put it in the store because this person, she knew that the person, the aunt that took it and did the dirt, she put it in the window. Because they had these connections that it would definitely say, no. It was in Bloomingdale's. My sister, I think, won it in Bloomingdale's.
She just said it was at Bloomingdale's.
It was in Bloomingdale's, right?
Yeah.
It was in Bloomingdale's. Okay, I didn't even see that. Bloomingdale's. Then my aunt said she would take it and put it in the store in LoriAnne because that's where the money is and that's where people kayak in LoriAnne, not in South Norwalk, okay? So we put it in LoriAnne. It's sold like that because it was worth something. Where's the money? Gone. Dirt. Gone. Okay. That's how family do you. Never saw it to this day. Okay, she owes some money, right, Lynn? That Bloomingdale's, yeah. So that's the only thing that my sister won that. What have I ever won in life?
Never won any contests?
I don't think I ever won anything. I don't think I did. I don't know.
No.
I don't really enter a lot of things.
I know, we never really entered giveaways. We don't enter giveaways. Besides the jelly bean counting one.
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And I won that.
That's pretty cool. I'm too weak to get the ice. Can somebody get it for you? You owe me so much. Right? Yeah, I know. I want a beautiful daughter on my birthday. Yes, little Taylor's here. Why I owe you money? That's just you owe me so much. Why I owe you so much? You still got to talk about that that little lousy Easter chickie that I took from you? I'm alone. Okay, I don't know. Sometimes, like as my grandmother would say, you have to dig deep, you have to pull yourself by the bootstraps. You just know that's the last walk that you'll take just to get the ice, and then you can lay back down. I mean, sometimes it's just like so bad, it's just a racking pain.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Lisa Murray said, a friend of mine won a huge TV a few Xmas ago. That's the closest I am to a winner.
Right? I have winners all about me, but I've never won anything.
No. Your time's coming.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
I would love to win. I would be so excited. I would be the perfect winner because I'm so emotional and I'd be jumping up and I'd give the show, the TV program, whatever it is, so much attention, publicity. I mean, I would just carry on.
Publicity.
I've never won anything. I would act like the typical, like, Price is Right, come on down, winner, okay? You couldn't control me. You guys gave me my only win in life, CCJ. I know. Oh, that car. Yes. When my sister got a brand new car, and we picked it up and literally drove it off the lot, and then we were gonna go to the mall that we literally go to, like, just like right near us now. And we were teenagers, and she got the car, and you know, guys, how I am persnickety about things. Like, I just don't like bodily fluids and things. And so I said to my sister, she was eating a hot dog. Okay, I don't like burping. Like, don't do that. Like, certain smells, like the hot dog's like the worst. Okay, certain things you just don't want to like smell it again, okay, once it goes down. And so my sister was eating, and I'm just like, if you have to burp, she didn't have to, but I'm like, if you have to, make sure you hang your head out the window. All right, simple request, I thought. And so I guess at that point, like, she was drinking the soda and everything, and then I guess she had the urge. I'm like, out the window. Okay, so she rolled down the window and hung her head out the window to burp, and then the car swerved. She went flying across like 3 or 4 lanes of traffic, slammed into the guardrail over here, and then came flying back across and tore her brand new Nissan Sentra up. We literally drove it off the lot. And it probably never really worked that good after that, right? I was driving and starving, okay.
Let me see. Oh, so people are talking about what they want. So Lisa Murray said, Wetline Extreme, have you tried it? No, but it's on our to try list for 2019. We want to pick it up. And what's in our hair tonight? So we always talk about what's in our hair every week, but actually this week we can't tell you guys what's in our hair because we're product testing for a company, and so it's all like confidential, whatever. So we can't say like what it is in our hair, but
and it came in after we had a live one Friday night, not the products, but the idea of it. When we said, don't get influencers, okay? We said get like regular people.
even though we're influencers.
Even though we're influencers, but they so did not want like influencers that they switched the whole department. Who we would normally deal with that particular company, we're not dealing with the product testing. And they took in that idea, absorbed it. Whether they do it or not, I don't know. But we said just get people to try it, not influencers that you want to promote it and push it.
Yeah, it's like before you get the packaging on it and you're selling it. Like this is still like they're whipping it up in the kitchen kind of thing, and they keep sending it to us like, how's this formula? How's this formula? How's this? Yeah, like this is product 2295. Try this. Like see, so like I think more companies need to do that and get people's opinions before they package it and put it on the shelf. Like have people test it, and so that's what we're doing. We've been doing for this company.
Because sometimes people feel like if you get influencers, they're so afraid to say something negative about it because they don't feel like they'll get a collab or something.
Yeah.
They made it very clear. It doesn't matter what we say, which we already know that anyway. You know, we say what we say. But they just kind of like really emphasize that. And
yeah, so
yeah, I like that
cool.
the beginning phases of testing. That's how companies should do it.
Yeah.
It's just send it to people influencers are not to let them test it before you like bribe with collabs and all that they're gonna like it, and then everybody goes running out and buying something that may not work simply because it was a collaboration and they're pushing it that way.
Yeah, I think it's so cool because they're working on this like one product, and I've tried like four different times. I'm like, you know, this needs more slip, this needs more this, the smell's too strong, and they keep like fixing it and sending it back. Okay, how's this? How's like, you know, nope, I don't like this. Fix it. Like send it. Like so, it's really like a product testing thing, and so. Hopefully they're doing it like across the board. They have us, we're type 3. Hopefully they're doing type 4. They have someone who's doing it who's type 4, someone who's doing it who's type 2, and they're pulling all opinions.
I hope they put it out there, and then we'll all remember the night. I'm like, remember that night before Christmas that we had that? Because I think it looks pretty good. I really do. So,
but
yeah, I would buy it. I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah, but we think it's cool. We think more companies should do that before they just make stuff and throw it out there. Like, you know, it's a good idea. Sorry, I need to check. I'm checking.
Sorry, are you checking again?
Yeah, I'm checking.
Okay. What's that?
I don't know. Let me teach you how to block stuff.
Okay.
So you take it, you hold it.
Mm-hmm.
You take it, you hold it.
Okay, teaching me stuff, guys.
Are you signed as MADCURLS?
Am I? Yeah, I am there.
Oh, I'm sorry, you don't hold it, you just tap it.
Okay.
So tap.
Okay.
And then hide user on this channel.
Oh, okay.
That's the end of that.
There.
Oh, there it is. We got it, Aussie. Awesome.
Okay.
Fabulous. Fabulous.
Congratulations. Let's all give a big round of applause as she comes down and gets the reward. Okay. You two are human testers, right?
Yeah. Lisa Powell, that question we were thinking about turning actually into a video. I just literally said that to you today.
What did she say?
What brands are you looking forward to trying or hoping for in 2019?
That's what we said.
Like
yeah,
brands
we have
we're coming
a
for.
laundry list.
We do.
You guys have given us a laundry list. Like everyone keeps saying, try this and try that. So we're writing it down, and we want to go into the new year with a bang. When you go natural, my sister,
when you go natural,
I know
fam.
you don't just get products and you're still relaxing. That's the reward from going natural. Okay, I keep telling you, come on over to the bright side.
You want to practice again?
Yes.
Tap. Right there. Tap.
Okay.
Hide user on this channel.
Okay. Got a lot of nuts tonight. Okay.
Oh, we got another one right above it.
All
Alright, got that one. Moving on. Can you try the Texture My Way line?
Have you ever heard of that?
Texture My Way. I've never heard that one.
And then she needs some makeup. Can't. My sister can't.
Is your coffee cold?
Yeah, and that, no, it's kind of like warm.
Yep, we got them, everybody. Fire's over.
Right.
We blocked them.
I know, what is it? Like everybody's home bored before the Christmas holiday? I don't know.
Have you all done your holiday shopping? All the shopping you're gonna do?
Nope. We didn't even pick names out. We tried to the other night, but we kept not liking who we were picking, so we kept throwing it back in, and finally we just gave up. How many times did we go through that? About 5 or 6 times. Spencer kept cheating. We said the only time you throw it back in is when you get your own name. And so we would go through all the names, and then we would wonder, like, who has Spencer? And he'd sit there smiling. I'm like, Spencer, you're
not supposed to get yourself.
And he's like, oh, okay. And he knew. And so then we'd all throw it back in. Okay, let's try this again. And then we'd like, okay, we'd pass the hat around. Everybody pull out, pick out, don't say who it is. And then we'd all say, okay. And then of course we start talking. So I'm like, who did you have? And then I'm like, yes, okay. Like if you had me or if I had you. Or I'm like, Adam. I'm like, oh, I'll take little Adam. I'm like, who has Spencer? And then he just starts laughing.
Starts, like, annoying.
Like put the names back in.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's just,
But we kept doing it like over and over and over again. And finally we got it. And then we put all the names back in. Like I don't know.
Then we just start not liking who we got. You like, he's like,
Yeah.
you're way too extravagant. And then
I know, because for either one of my brothers, I said if Adam or Spencer got me, I said I want to be taken out to a fancy dinner, and that's what I want. Like, you guys are going to be my date for the evening. I want fancy dinner. I want car doors open. The whole 9. You all are taking me out. And they didn't want to do that.
Yeah, Garnier has new stuff.
We know. We got it today from Influencer. It came in a box, but they didn't send the whole line. There's 3 products. We got 2 of them. We didn't, there's a gel, there's a butter, and there's a leave-in. And we didn't get the leave-in, so And the
We were
butter
all
seems
excited.
very thick.
Yeah, I said, why don't we just dilute the butter and use that kind of like as the leave-in? Because we were all set to film. But I don't know.
She found it at Target today.
Oh,
CCJ did, yeah.
okay.
So when that popped in the mailbox, I was like, oh, snap. Garnier Fructis. But I thought all three were going to be in there, but...
As I say, Garnier fructose.
Fructose. Garnier Fructose. So they're all thick. Really,
Oh, they are?
is the smoothie thicker than the butter, or is the butter the thickest? Hi, Erica Fleming.
Okay.
I think you can only get it at Target.
Somebody said, hey, Curly Guy. I didn't see Curly Guy slipping.
Curly Guy popped in. Where's Curly Guy at?
Okay. Sorry, Leslie Brown. I was cooking dinner. Leslie LeBron scolded him for being late.
Jasmine91, we tried the cashmere line from Curls. We have a video on it. We did that line on this channel.
Even the gel is thick.
Even the gel is thick.
Okay.
They're about the same. Okay, so maybe we can move forward then and just figure out. But like, it's very, very, very thick.
I just felt like we could use that butter, dilute it a little bit, and use that as a leave-in if we must.
If we must.
Has anyone tried it yet?
CCJ has all three. She said they're about the same. Tina Billingsley!
Yes, I'm here, guys. I was determined to make it this live tonight. I've been filming
filming
all
all
day.
day.
Oh, okay. Can you tell us what you're filming?
Doing work. Give us a sneak peek.
For those, like we always say, Friday nights are special. This is when you get the tease. Like, for those that showed up tonight, now you know how to play the game. Now you know how to win the main
live,
choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. For those that didn't show up, too bad for them.
If you did it wrong.
delete,
right?
Spencer's a mess. He is. He's a mess.
Like, literally, that thing took like an hour. It was ridiculous. I'm like, can you just let us know when you get yourself? Like, can you stop? Yeah, Curls is making Garnier Fructis is hit or miss. Like, it's one of those hit or miss brands like Aussie or Tresemme. Like, it's one of those.
Yeah, which is a good entrance. We never know who's watching, who's listening, so that's a good way. Yeah, Spencer is a big mess, but the reason why he's a mess is because he needs a job now, okay? So he is well trained in everything, okay? UConn graduate, psychology degree, bachelor's degree, and then of course the military. So he's trained in IT.
Bye, Lady Unicorn. Feel better.
If anyone is in Connecticut, if anyone knows of any state like nearby, he is eligible to work. He's expert now, IT. Military trained.
Not sometimes, but you know, it's who you know.
It's who you know.
So.
And one time I think during our truth video, we got so many emails about different assistants and things, all these different programs and things that could help us out. So I said, let me just put it out there tonight. I never know if anyone's in the Connecticut area. Spencer is well trained in IT. Degrees up the buku, all right. And so UConn graduate. So if anybody is hiring out there, Spencer's your guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, is the Revar blow dryer that sucky thing? That thing that everyone's been using?
Spencer sounds like me. What with the game, Jan?
Okay.
What is it?
Yeah, it's that $400. You know that straightener we keep seeing? It's like a blow dryer. It sucks your hair back and forth and it straightens your hair.
Oh, okay. There was another blow dryer that we saw one time at Ulta that was $400. Is it Bliss or was it Bliss? The one that has like the whole the one that's small, compact, that was yellow and it had kind of like you could stick your arm through it almost. It was $400. I don't know. To me, our blow dryers. When you can get one at Target or Walmart for like $15.99 to $29.99, like tops, like what's the difference between a $29.99 blow dryer and a $400 blow dryer?
Kid sister, we'll do that.
What's that?
She said the Hartford Insurance loves hiring people in the military. Can you DM me on IG his info? I can look on your Job Connect for IT positions.
Okay.
And many are full-time remote.
So, okay.
It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Right? Uh-huh. You don't ask. You don't.
Yeah, I just screenshotted that.
You did? Okay.
Brooke Santana says giant difference.
There is. Is it the speed? Is it the protection of the hair?
You're thinking of the Dyson, I think.
I think of the Dyson.
Dyson.
But regardless of whether it's Dyson, Bliss, or whatever, is there a difference between a $29 blow dryer and a $400 blow dryer? And why would somebody spend $400 as opposed to $29? What are the benefits? Does it dry quicker? How does it why is it worth so much?
Yeah. Yeah, Lisa Murray, we could do that, but like stuff like the Dyson, like for collabs, the company has to feel like they're getting something too. So I don't know if we could if we liked it, if we could push a $400 blow dryer. Like we can't make them any promises because it's a $400 blow dryer. Like
especially
so I don't know.
since we never really apply heat to our hair. So what would we say that would convince you guys to buy a $400 blow dryer? When we don't even put heat to our hair.
Yeah, when most of the time we're air drying.
Yeah, to me it would just be so sus.
Yeah, that was never like a collab I wanted to get into. Anything with any kind of tools because we don't really use tools. So
somebody said they were a hairdresser, so they would know. So what is it? Is it like time versus speed? I know sometimes when we're trying to film and we're tired and it's late, and we'll come down here and we'll use that great big cup for diffusing and all that. I don't even use a diffuser. I use the nozzle, that little kind of triangular nozzle, because I learned when I got my hair cut one time to hold it to the roots and then kind of like bring it down, you know. So that's how I blow dry. It does take a little bit longer, but it does get done. Does it like seconds? Does this Dyson one do? Like, what is the benefit of a $400 blow dryer? I really, really want to know.
period. Wait, I was reading what Curly got. Somebody said, I have a review on this dryer, but this one dries my entire head of hair in 15-20 minutes. It also causes no heat damage, and I'm able to straighten my hair in a fraction of the time. Okay.
Okay, so is it like for people that want to straighten? Because what about the
Bye,
serums?
Samantha Ivy. Merry Christmas.
Oh yes, Merry Christmas. Good night, Samantha Ivy. Oh, I want my Dyson. What about those serums that protect your hair? The heat protecting serums.
I mean, those probably only do so much.
The heat protecting serums?
Probably.
So you think heat is different? Like, you think you can get a hot tool and put it to your hair, and because of the price tag and because of the name, there's something they do to a blow dryer that can protect your hair? Heat is heat, you think? I would think heat is heat.
I would think heat is heat. I don't know. Curly Guy gonna tell us though in his review.
Oh, is that how we got on the subject? Okay.
Yeah, that's how we got on the subject because he's reviewing the blow dryer. So.
Okay. Why does he blow dry his hair, or they sent it to him?
They sent it to him he said for his honest opinion, but he really loves it.
Wow. Okay. Heat is heat. Girls in the making set. They have more control than the cheaper blow dryers.
Yeah, no, we don't diffuse our hair. I find my hair always gets frizzy, and if we do diffuse it, it's typically when it's like. Well,
Harry said, for me to buy a $400 blow dryer, it has to triple as a vacuum cleaner and a dust buster. Right.
Oh, it's already up. Okay, we have to see it. I want to see it.
Oh, it's already up. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I said, what did he do today? He said he's been filming all day, and I'm like, oh, anything you could tell us, anything you could share, any tea, any tea,
Any tea?
any hot tea,
Any hot tea? I know. Is there any hot tea
for all of
going
us
on?
that tuned in tonight?
I can't wait to film I think I said it earlier, our MADCURLS People's Choice Awards, because you guys know what our top products are of 2018, and I think the list is going to be a little bit different for you guys. I'm seeing a lot of brands. I'm like, oh, we didn't mention them, but I can't wait to see how that list is going to look.
Yeah. We were pretty, I think, spot on with our audience. There was a lot of people that agreed and have tried the products. Every now and then we'd come across someone that's never tried anything, maybe in our top ones. But
I think the oddball out for most comments was We Dad. They're like, oh, we weren't expecting We Dad. Like, we didn't think We Dad. But for us, we love We Dad in 2018.
Yeah.
Love We Dad.
I loved it in 2015. I loved it in 2014. I've always loved We Dad since I've been natural, but we didn't bring it on the channel when I first came on with all my highfalutin taste. You're like, no way. No, you're like, Mom, this is YouTube. Nobody is going to be bougie like you. Nobody cares about We Dad. And I'm like, well, I do. I think that there's an audience for it. And so the week that you overdid it with those highlights, I finally had a voice on the channel. And I'm like, I'm bringing We Dad this week. And I did. And you guys loved We Dad. And I'm like, see, I knew. I said, oh, us women of a certain age that have money, okay, and not afraid to spend it, okay, we're not like necessarily like just kind of like always watching our whilst we like things that are good, okay. And I said, I bet you there's an audience out there for We Dad. Yes, it's pricey, but when you've lived your life and you've raised your kids and things, you know, I mean, every now and then like it's a splurge, and so we love our hair now, and so we splurge every now and then. I'm like, there's an audience for it. I believe there's an audience for it, and there was. So yeah, that was kind of like the eyeball out, but yet, how many videos did we do this year on We Dad? We did a lot.
Yeah, we did quite a few. I mean, when we showed the videos that we did by, like, the brand, there was a lot of We Dad videos. Oh, why did anybody correct me unless nobody else noticed this? Because when I was putting that video together, I was like, wait a minute. So, We Dad had the MADCURL line. This new line was called Vital Curl Plus. I thought it was MADCURL Plus. In the video, I call it MADCURL. In the giveaway video, I'm calling it MADCURL. In my day-to-day life, I've been calling it MADCURL Plus. I did not know they changed the name. It went from MADCURL to Vital Curl. Vital Curl.
It even got past me.
And I was like,
I didn't even notice it.
Did anybody else notice?
That it went to from Vita to Vital. A with an L.
A-L, Vital. Vital
Didn't
Curl.
Notice, Erie said.
And I was like, what? Because when I was typing in to like get the picture for the giveaway, I was like, wait, why isn't Vita coming up? Why isn't it coming up? And like they're like, do you mean Vital Curl? And then I looked, I'm like, it's called Vital Curl.
See, Ina a day said she loves good quality. See, I knew there was an audience for We Dad out there. But yeah, it was kind of like, it just came out of nowhere.
Girls to make us say no, girl, because we sleep on that line. No one's bothered.
I was sleep, right, nobody, but I would sleep on that Vital, I just liked the Curl Quencher. My favorite is a Curl Quencher.
Nobody noticed.
So,
yeah, I was like, wow.
You're the only one that liked that Vital. Because it was put in your hair. Like different parts. Like the top was Vita, the back was Curl Quencher. Like they had We Dad all over your head. Because that's what the salon, pushes. So that's why you got to try it. But I never tried Vita or Vital.
Yeah, it definitely says.
Except the foam.
If you have the new one, they changed the name. So it went from Vita Curl to Vital Curl Plus Botanical. Not like it's Vital Curl.
Did you change it in the writing?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
And I changed the thumbnail too. It's definitely called Vital Curl.
I wonder if people even looking for a video on that would even put in Vital. I said, you should just leave it the way it is because probably nobody caught it. I said, now no one's going to like click on it because they're not going to put in Vital. They're going to still put in Vita. Yeah.
So I was like, okay.
Yeah. Dilute it. Didn't see it.
So the only tea I have is one of my roommates used to smoke the Mary Jane, and he dropped out of college, so he won't be living with me next semester. I hate that he dropped out, but goodbye weed. Okay? I didn't like my roommate experience in college. I would have rather have lived by myself.
Oh, we got nuts tonight. I can't take the nuttiness tonight. Maybe it's chestnuts roasting by an open fire.
What?
Chestnuts.
Chestnuts.
Okay.
Ari, okay, girl. Since it was Vital, but it's not really Vital since the gel is busted.
It's so funny, like when we see you guys, for all those have come on over to Facebook, and I'm seeing like we're all saying busted, and everybody's not bothered. Like we're like, you're attacking us with our own words and our own attitudes, okay? Nobody's bothered. Y'all ever get bothered about anything anymore? Now I know how you must have looked at me. Everybody's like not bothered. Okay? I'm like, you guys have to be bothered about some things.
Oh my gosh, the We Dad giveaway video. Yeah, that night we did not. It was like, I don't even know what time it was, but it was really late, and we had still not recorded the giveaway video yet, and the giveaway was going out the next day. That was the We Dad video, and we were like, what are we gonna do? I don't want to go into the room and put on makeup and do all that and do this video. And you were like, well, let's do a voiceover, and I was like, oh my gosh, let's try it. And you guys were so here for it. It was so funny.
We literally were watching Trolls, sitting up in the bed, and then you just took the phone, put it between us, and clicked it on.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, perfect. I'm like, not bothered.
Yeah,
I'm like,
not
they know
bothered.
we just do. I said, we just have to shake up the game every now and then. And it was about the most trifling
In like
thing.
5 minutes we were done. I was like, oh my gosh, thank God. Like,
We
it's
thought we
done.
had to do makeup and hair and all that, and we just did not want to do all that.
No.
And I just thought it was brilliant that we thought of that. Like, we didn't have to move a muscle. We literally just like laid there.
We just did that. And it was so funny. So like the word had to be hashtag not bothered. Oh, they're loving your shirt.
Oh, thank you guys. Gift it.
Presents all around.
Yeah, I thought it was cute. Like we can tell about what we're trying to do, right? And
Yeah, it's basically done. We're just figuring out some minor details, and we're serious this time.
And the desire, and the want for it. Because this time, for some reason, I don't know why. Was it because we couldn't get it straight the last time? Because the last time they only demanded 12, and now they're demanding 24 up front. I'm like, why so much?
And I think last time it wasn't able to go through because we had. All right, so basically we're back on the t-shirt thing again, right? And the last time we had the MADCURLS shirts, you guys basically saw them. We had the MADCURLS, we had the We Get It, You Have Curly Hair, and we have the hashtag MADCURLS Made Me Do It. And we like the designs, but I think for those shirts, I want to tweak them a little bit. Like the font was odd. Like, I don't know. Those aren't really like the official MADCURLS shirts I want, so we're putting that on the shelf for now. But you wanted to do hashtag not bothered shirts. And so we designed those, and they're basically ready. They're not ready to go, but like we know we wanted to order some for ourselves, hashtag not bothered, to remember to not be bothered in 2019. And so you were like, should we offer them to the group? Would you guys want hashtag not bothered shirts? Basically, they would look like this. Like we want them in black
and
with white writing, and then we want them in white with black writing, crew neck, and it would just say hashtag not bothered, MADCURLS on the sleeve. And
it was way too complicated last time. It was V-neck, it was crew neck, it was off the shoulders, on the shoulders.
Yeah, it was too much.
No, seriously, it was just very, very complicated, lots of colors and all that. And I'm like, there's millions of YouTubers out there. Everybody has merch, as they call it, and they just get going with it. Yeah. All right, I'm like, here we go, giving options and V-necks and all that.
Yeah, we were trying to do too much, and so like we're like, let's just see how this launch goes. If we can do these hashtag not bothered shirts, then maybe we can roll out something else. But let's roll out one at a time. We were trying to roll out like 3 at a time with 3 different designs with different crew necks and colors, and it was way too much. It was way too much. So we're definitely getting hashtag not bothered shirts. We want to see if y'all.
And because we talked about it last week or the week before, like 2019. First of all, I was gonna do hashtag not bothered 2019, and we're like, no, we're not gonna like box us in, because once you buy shirts, like you want to wear them forever. Yeah. I'm like, let's not do the 2019 and just like kind of like just keep it at 29. We ain't gonna be bothered for the rest of our lives now, okay? Yeah. I'm tired of being bothered. All right, so hashtag not bothered. And I said, let's just roll them out now. And but then they said 24. I'm like, what happened to 12?
Yeah, so for us to be able to roll them out to the group, we have to be able to sell at least 24 of them. And so I was like, why the number 24? Like, so, like, say we only push, say, 15 of them. We have to eat the rest of that cost. And so we're like, we don't know. We have to see if, like, people would even want it.
Yeah. And first things first, not bothered first.
Curly Guy said, I would definitely buy one because 2019 we are all unbothered. Curly Guy and MADCURLS are going to be booked and busy. I'm manifesting that.
Too booked to be bothered, right? Amen. We are going to be too booked to be bothered.
Too booked to be bothered, yeah. Yeah, so the MADCURLS, it's going to say hashtag not bothered across the front, and then there's going to be MADCURLS on the sleeve.
That's the Mad Dad, like that's snoring, okay?
Who said that?
Somebody said, I'm snoring because he's not bothered. Clearly.
Wow. Should I go shake him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm putting on lip gloss and I'm not bothered. Okay. Time to freshen up. It will sell out. You guys think so? We were wondering. Wait, no, don't shake them. I was just playing. I need a box of shirts, right? I'm not bothered by the snoring. Today at church, amen. So yeah, so we just wanted to kind of get a gauge who would. We just thought it was like a great idea. It would be cute, and we just like kind of like t-shirts. So I thought it would be cute. I'm like, but let's offer them to all of us who are not bothered.
Yeah.
Start off the year not bothered.
Let me see if I can pull up the proofs so you guys can see them.
Yeah, you were really particular about the font.
Yeah.
And so you designed it.
I tried to.
I'm not as particular as you are. I'm like, yep, that looks great. And then you're like, no, but the letters are too close together. And I'm like, they are. And then you're trying. I'm like, yep, that looks great. You're like, no, wait a minute, there's more. I'm like, as long as it says hashtag not bothered, I'm not looking at all that.
Let me see.
Do a survey on Instagram. Okay. Yeah, I know, right? I just go off the deep end every now and then. Hope y'all don't mind while I put on some lip liner.
Putting on lip liner?
Why not? I always do that just like at midnight. You're like, why are you doing that? We're getting ready to go to bed. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I just do. It's like a tick. All right. I just always put on. I'm the only one that has liquid lipstick that puts it on every 5 minutes. You said you put it on, it's supposed to last all day. For me, it's just a tick, I think. I love putting on lip gloss all day. Every 5 minutes when I think of it. Okay.
Okay, wait, is this? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find. Wait, is this the new ones? Okay, yeah, so that's the man shirt. Okay, so for example, let me see if you guys can
Don't
see
you
that.
hate that there is
That is, for example, that's like one of the women's shirts. So you see on the sleeve, it says Mad Curls here, and then it'll say hashtag not bothered.
So please remember your plus size people when you make the choice. I want to support times 3x. Yeah, if there's like there has to be enough of that audience.
Yeah.
And so because I said to you, why don't you just pre-order a whole bunch of medium and large, and you looked at me like I was crazy.
Yeah, I was like, no.
Because I guess we would have to see it because sometimes a large in one company it's not a large, and this is extra large. Can you believe it? To me, it is like screaming. I know it's me, guys, in them M&Ms, okay? Because normally extra large would not be fitting this tight. So this is an extra large, and this is nobody's extra large, okay? Unless it's my extra large because I don't need so many M&Ms. All right, so yeah, sometimes you know sizes are different. You've got to actually see the company and what they consider an extra large and what they consider a 2X, and
yeah.
So
so that was that was like the woman's black. Here is the man's black crew neck. Same thing. Hashtag not bothered on the sleeve. I'm sorry, Mad Curls on the sleeve, and then hashtag not bothered in the front. And so I believe the font is going to be just a little bit bigger than that. So I was like, you know, fill it out, like make it bigger. So we're not.
So you guys kind of like throw. Well, it doesn't matter because we're going to pre-order, right?
Yeah. So this is going to be a pre-order, and once we get all the orders in, then we're going to send them over to him. So we are going to have like sell dates for this. Yeah.
But like, what are like you guys have to tell your business or whatever. But like, what are popular sizes? Yeah, this is no small channel, like you know little weight gain here this winter. So I'm already up at extra large, and I haven't even begun. All right, so so what is like a popular size? So somebody threw out 3X.
So like
all
medium.
Right, medium. All right, medium, 2X. Okay. Yeah, I don't think people take that into consideration. That there's different sizes, right?
Yeah, Catsick and Mad Curls be on the back. The fancier you get, the more expensive the shirts are. So to have it on one surface and then another large surface would make the price of the shirts like go up. So yeah.
Yeah, and then he talked about all these templates, like those templates back in the summertime. And I don't know why they don't just keep them on record. I think it's just t-shirt companies, or maybe we just found a bad one. I don't know, because it's just not our expertise. We keep asking y'all week after week, does anybody know a good company? And we just don't really know how to go about doing this. So I don't know if we're getting booked. I feel like we are, but
well, our MADCURLS shirts were nice. I liked the quality. I mean, he was a little bit hard to work with, the man, but
I like the idea
shirts
of the template.
were nice.
Like he gave us a month for the template, and I'm like, a month? I'm like, can we at least have 2 months? But they've long since been trashed, and so now every time they start a new one, they have to start these $20 right off the bat for templates. Okay, so that way they can, I guess, roll the template over the shirt, and then it's gone in a month. Like they just get rid of them, and I just think that's kind of crazy. They should have a place where they keep people that buy T-shirts, that will always order T-shirts, in a special place and like on file, like the templates. But he keeps making people buy. I think it's just a bad company that would do that. Yeah. But I
remember us women of a certain size.
Yeah.
So I have to see how I'm looking. We are going to post the sizing charts as well for this brand. We're using Next Level Apparel. Like we like their brand of shirts. So I'm actually trying to look now
Yeah,
to see how
I
they
always get large in t-shirts, and even now, being a woman of a certain age, I like extra large now. I'm not trying to show a figure, as they would say in England. I like the way they say figure. They say figure. Okay, so I'm not trying to be all like this and all tapered and everything. I like big and loose. I don't like too big and and sloppy and loose, but I like it big enough. I'm not trying to have everything form fitting, so I definitely like large and extra large, and that definitely is on my list, large and extra large.
Mm-hmm. So let me see, the men's crew.
So Leslie Brown said, "Tay, I sent you some info earlier this week, just in case you need a backup T-shirt planner."
Yeah. So I feel like I like to have I don't know about all these online people or people in different states. I feel like we need to have someone who's
here,
who we can touch if we need to. Not that we're trying to beat anybody up, but I mean who we can talk to face to face. Something like custom ink. I think I saw Ashley Harris say that whole thing would be done online. I don't know how I feel about that. I like to be able to talk to somebody and see your face, see the whites of your eyes.
Someone said if Lori is extra large, then I would get a 2X. I don't necessarily think so though, because I think it depends on the name of the shirt. Okay, so this one, for instance, is American Apparel in the back, whatever company that is. I know one time, which ones did we like this summer? They were the ones that were the V-necks, and what were those? What was that shirt that you liked this summer? The name of the shirt on the back. This is
Next Level.
Next Level.
Next
Okay,
Level apparel.
they were very, very form fitting. Those Next Level, but they weren't form fitting enough because the V-neck was way too deep, and I was always wearing this modesty cloth underneath it. So that's why I kind of gave up on the whole V-neck idea.
The women's shirt that we're doing, it goes up to 3XL.
Okay.
But then it's saying the bust is a 22 3/4 inches. 22. That can't be the
bust.
That doesn't make sense.
22 and 3. 22? How did we do a bust? I guess you have to get a tape measure, right? And hold on, let me be the dummy measurer. Hold on.
22 is small because that's smaller than me. 22? Who's 22? Is that a child? 20?
Okay.
I mean, if you need really large, right, so then you might have to get the man's shirt because the men's go even big.
Okay, listen, that's what they always say, in the women's fitting room. They would always try to do some measurements. Okay, hold on.
Okay, I'm sitting on it. Wait, you're stepping on it.
Am I?
Wait, someone's doing something. Okay, wait a minute.
All right, there we go. Okay. I'm no expert. Okay. All right. Let me see. Now, is this how you measure the bust?
Do you measure under? Under?
Let me see. Is that 31? That would be about right? 31?
Yeah, because I'm a 32.
Okay, so now
yeah.
let's do me. Okay. So you're a 32? I'd get normally a 34. Okay, so let me see. You go across the chest, guys?
No, you go under.
Under? That?
Oh, just across the front, not all the way. Measure under.
Under?
You measure,
I would think that you would.
here.
Why? Because I would think that this would give it more bulk, and you can kind of get an idea, right? You have to take it all the way around.
Yeah. Wait, is it on the centimeter side or the inches side?
The inches.
34. Well, it says 35.
See, I told you I'm spot on 34.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
Okay, well, there's no way the shirts can be. This must be an off-size chart then, because there's no way the shirts can be.
I have the nerve to be parading around in these striped pajama bottoms. I'm ready for Sing Sing.
Looking like Beetlejuice.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to get the proper size charts. But if the women's shirts are still too small, you might have to get the men's shirts, which would be bigger.
Okay. So I'm 34, but I think you have to take the girls into consideration.
Someone said measure the fullest part. So
that's what I said.
Measure the fullest part.
That's what I would think, because that's why I'm getting extra large. I'm not worried about that little 34.
Well, what did you get the last time in the shirts? We got them last time. Last time I got a medium, and it fit. You got a large.
I got extra large, I think,
and it was too big.
Yeah, because of the V-neck. I think if I would have gotten a regular crew neck,
I'm wrapping this thing around you a million times. What's going on?
I don't know.
What's going on?
I'm on the struggle bus tonight.
Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, grab it over here.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Grab it over here.
All right.
And just keep bringing it around.
Where's the end part?
Just keep bringing it around. You don't need the whole thing.
Okay.
Now you're at a 39.
See?
Why is it so much bigger?
Because the girls are included.
I can't.
Right?
Okay. do they shrink when you wash and dry? No, because you wash them, and then what do you typically do? We let them, like,
I always
lay them out.
Yeah, if you remember. Sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. But if I don't, the next time I wash them, I lay them out, stretch them again, and they go back to like a bigger size. Once you throw them in the dryer, they say the shrinking doesn't happen in the dryer. I always thought that it did because of the heat. They say the shrinking happens in the washing machine. I never knew that.
Okay. Hi, Trigo.
Oh, Trico.
Yeah, but okay, so you guys want them.
Did you break my tape measure?
How?
Where's the
Oh, the piece on the end?
Yes.
I don't know.
You knew exactly what I'm talking about. Did you hear it fall off?
No, Ma. If it
Okay.
did, where is it?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Why is everything always my fault?
Because it just is. Exactly, Leslie, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe it's Christmas came early tonight. Frigo's here.
Yeah, so when we post the shirts, we'll post the sizing chart as well, so you guys can figure out
suffering
how you want to do this.
So yeah, so I'm an extra large, but though this company, I probably should have maybe been at 2X. It's all right. So all right, let me
What,
get back
for
up
this
here.
company?
Yeah, it just looks a little smaller.
Right.
This is nobody's extra large. This is no.
When I saw when you pulled it out of the package, I was like, that looks like that's for me.
Yeah, you did say that, and then of course
I was like, are you sure it wasn't sent for me?
This is no one's extra large. There, let me see. This chair's in the way. Yep, it's just not. I think it's probably because it's just so form fitting. So this is not an extra large to me. To me, I want more room. So I would go up a size or two. And it hasn't been washed yet, so take that into consideration.
So it definitely will be my shirt eventually. We'll be able to fit Teddy Lulu soon,
Right?
Lily and Novella, this isn't the brand of shirt we're doing. I don't know what brand this is. We're doing Next Level Apparel.
I think the back, because you asked, you said, why is it so small? And I said, the name of it is American Apparel.
Yeah, this
so
is American.
It must run very small.
Yeah.
Because this is not my standard extra large. You think it fits well, Ozzy? But like maybe I'm just not comfortable with something so like form fitting. I like more.
You like
Yeah, I like to pull things and see more fabric. I don't like it because that it doesn't leave me room to put out a few inches this winter.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to like just hold it in all the time.
Yeah. So we'll post the right size chart because I don't know what that doesn't make sense that the bust would be 22 on a 3XL. That doesn't make sense. So we will post the right size chart and all that. But yeah, that's good to know. People want because I know I definitely do.
Hi, Diamond. Hill said, hello, ladies. Let's see what else we have here. Not everyone is blessed with boobs. I'm part of the itty bitty committee. Okay. So then she's the type that could wear. I always wanted to wear strapless shirts and stuff when I was younger. You know, like tank tops and all that. I never could. Because you can't wear a tank top with a great big underwire bra. You just can't, okay? But I never could wear that.
I never could wear things like strapless or backless or strapless or that go really low. Like,
No,
I can't do that.
I could never do strapless.
No.
Nope. But such is life. Can't be bothered with stuff like that.
Can't be bothered.
It's the way of the world. No emphasizing the muffin tops, right?
So funny.
She's a thick mama. Okay, she's like my mom. She doesn't like form-fitting clothes. No, because you can't. Like, there's just so much holding in that you can do. You know. Anything clinging to my. I know. I never had a flat tummy. I always wanted a flat tummy when I was younger. I never had one. I just like just when you go to the club, you see people just like
When you go to the club?
washboard. Yeah, the club, dipping and doing in the club, guys. Okay.
The gym.
I keep saying it, and I keep catching myself around here. Okay, even Spencer came home and he said he was going to the gym, and I'm like, Spencer, you going to the club? Like, everyone looks at me like I'm crazy. Okay, I don't know. I can't change it. It's just the club to me. But yeah, I was never one of those just flat stomach girls. But oh well. Curly Guy, we said earlier that we're testing. This is how product testing is done. You don't know. They're not getting influencers. They are just kind of like cold turkey. It's just numbers on the bottle. We know who the company is, but it's numbers on the
yeah,
bottom.
this particular company is actually like sending it out to people just to like test or like in like little numbered jars or whatever. So
not influencers that can kind of like prejudice the answers because they're afraid they're not going to get a collab. They said your answers right or wrong has nothing to do with future collabs or anything. As a matter of fact, they switched departments, so we don't even deal with the collaboration department. It's just product testing, period.
Which we were saying more companies need to do because sometimes things like go wrong. Like they're like, it does this, it does this, it does this, it works for this person, but like, have you actually sent it out before like you put a price tag on it and advertise for it? Like, I think more companies need to do that in the testing phases.
Treacle says we have to embrace our curves, ladies. Real men appreciate every inch.
Yeah.
Ask my daughter, no more flat stomach. I know, right? As if there ever was one to begin with. But yeah, that's just it. To me, those are my battle scars. And I nursed my kids like forever. I was such a stickler. I was the poster girl for nursing. I was determined to nurse. I had every what to expect when you're expecting, what to expect the first year, what to expect the second year. I had every what to expect. Okay, I had it down to a master how to nurse. But then Spencer was born, and I had to keep marching back and forth to the hospital so they could show me because he just was not like latching on. But my kids nursed every bit like 3-4 years exclusively. I would not let a bottle near their lips. I didn't want what they called nipple confusion. So the moment I had them, they never were allowed to go to the nursery. And I said, and hang out with the common babies. Okay, I wanted them right by me. I didn't want them because like nurses, I felt, and I could be totally wrong, I don't know, but I just felt like a baby's crying, they'll just give the baby a pacifier or give the baby a bottle, and I read everything, Dr. T. Berry Brazelton and all that. I was so petrified of nipple confusion, okay? By the time they were 3, I was basically getting stuff off the ground and all that, but anyway, when I had the baby, initially, no, my baby could not go in the nursery. I just didn't know what they would do there in the nursery, giving my baby a pacifier and a bottle, so that never happened. And I got better and better. I was just a master to me at nursing. I just really was an advocate for nursing.
Thanks.
Now, did it matter? I think it did. But all that extraness, in the beginning, I was just so extra. So extra. Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yep, 4 years, Ashley Harris. 4 years.
Consider that was just a lot of information.
You never know because of pregnant women on here. I'm telling you, to me, it was the best thing. It was inexpensive, built right in. Formula is a fortune. It's so expensive no matter what town you're in. They put it under lock and key. I don't care if you're in rich towns or the inner city. That formula is under lock and key. So to me, that means that is expensive. How much is formula now? I don't even know how much it goes for because I never bought formula. But how much is formula? Because it's under lock and key in every store I've ever been in.
It's expensive.
It's expensive, okay. It costs
Wick 99.
The spit up doesn't stink. Yep. The poopy doesn't stink.
Mom.
It doesn't.
Oh my gosh.
Girl, just plug your ears if you can handle this. Okay? I said I didn't have a pacifier. I nursed my son 2.5 years. Got pregnant again a little while later, and then I stopped. Okay.
Wait, they want to know if you nursed for 4 years.
No, I can't say honestly. No, all right, Spencer was about 2.5. Okay, 2.5 years. All right, Adam was the longest. Adam was about 3.5 years. You were about 2.5, 3 years-ish. And Adam was like 3.5. That's the hardest thing to do is to wean. Okay, and they never had bottles, so there was never like any sort of replacement. I always did all that expressing and pumping. I couldn't go anywhere. I was just like tied to nursing, and enjoyed every last minute of it. Was just very disciplined in that area. But nope, not one bottle. And my mother, she was so disappointed because she lived in Connecticut at the time. I lived in California, and she came out, and all grandmothers want to hold their babies and gaze at them and feed them a bottle. Nope, can't feed my baby's bottle. And she was just like so disappointed. She just wanted to hold her grandchild. Nope, not this one.
Ashley Harris wants to know.
Well, you could burp the baby
what
though.
About the teeth?
Yeah, I know. Spencer clamped down one day, and I saw every star in the universe. Okay, I could not break that bond between those teeth and that nipple. Oh my God.
All right, Mom.
But it's true. Let's not act ignorant. Okay, we're all talking. This is serious. That's what a baby latches onto. Okay, I could not break that suction. I mean, the stars never stopped coming. My eyes were watering. He was sleeping. Okay, and I couldn't. I just kept like shaking him and pinching his, and finally just like stop, like he wouldn't let go. I had to put my finger in his mouth to finally break that suction. Finally, praise God, finally that those teeth came out. It was the worst thing in the world. But for some reason, like, it wasn't like an aftermath. Like, it never affected. Like, he could go right back on. Almost like it was like healing at that point. It was horrible. But no, it's not really a major issue. People think
go
that.
Coffee.
People think that when they're 2 and 3 years old that they have teeth. No, they don't. They don't latch on with their teeth. They latch on with their lips. So it doesn't. They don't bite your nipples like that. They really don't. That was just like a one-time thing. And I think it was because he was sleeping. Because that never really happened. Occasionally. You know, but it wasn't like worth it to stop. It'd say, I don't understand no bottle. What if you weren't around sick shopping? Then I would express my milk. That means you pump the milk out and you put it. I always had bags. It was like a system. I was like in an assembly line. I would express my milk. They had the little plastic baggies, and I had tons of expressed milk in the freezer for times like that. There was never any excuse for me not to give my baby breast milk. So I expressed.
Yes, you're doing a lot of expressing right now.
Yeah. And the nipple's supposed to be deep in their mouth. Exactly. That's why I had to keep going back to the hospital initially, because he wasn't latching on, and I didn't know. I thought it was like they just like grip like initial. No, it's more to it. You have to like put the whole breast in like as they call the areola in the baby's mouth, so that they know how to latch on. And so it's not just like in the beginning. But no, teeth were never an issue. Yes, they get teeth, but you know, you can keep nursing with teeth. Formula's locked up. Ouch. Yeah, I know. Tay can't handle. Lori's very expressive. I know, you guys. You know, it's just what I do.
Actually, here's the weight you gave in the bag of milk.
Yes, you do when you're gone. Yeah. It's it's expressed breast milk. If they're not using it right then and there, you put it in the freezer and you mark the dates on it. That doesn't last forever in the freezer. You just mark the dates on it like a little sticky thing, and then you get rid of it if they haven't used it, like whenever the amount of time. I don't remember at this point, believe it or not. I don't have that kind of detail. But you keep getting, you just use months old milk in the freezer. You know, you get rid of it in a certain amount of time. You can express, if you're going to go someplace that day, like for instance, I had to get my 4 wisdom teeth pulled, and Spencer was 4 months old, so I knew that. So before they would give me any painkillers for that, I would express milk for 3 or 4 days, and then that time that he had to eat, all the milk was expressed at that point. So he didn't need to have formula. And that was just me. Like, I'm not saying like everybody has to do it that way. I think it was very time consuming, but I'm glad that I did. I had that experience. It was in my mind. It's what I wanted to do. I was determined to do it, and I did it that way. And who didn't want to nurse and who doesn't nurse, and I would never like force that on Taylor. It's her baby. She does what she wanted to. My mother was all about bottles. She totally disagreed with nursing. She did not like it. She did not support it. Thank goodness she lived in Connecticut. I live in California, so I didn't have to hear the strong opinions, because I think that when you're a mother and you're a new mother, there's a time and place for mothers and in-laws, mother-in-laws, and all of that, and they have opinions, and they came from a different generation, and they express their opinions, and you have to be strong enough to override that, accept it, receive it. You don't have to be a know-it-all because you're a new mother and you appreciate the advice, but I don't think that they should express it to such a degree.
They're confused how the milk got from the bag to our mouths.
Then you have a bottle.
Put it in a bottle.
Yeah, so it's a plastic bag. Hold on, I'm going to show you guys.
Demonstration.
And then it's like, all right, this is like the way the top is, and then you put like a plastic baggie over this. So say something like this. If I could take the Glamour, I haven't used Glamour magazine. I haven't even opened it in years. Since
I got a bridal one today.
All right. So like say this. So you take this, you fold it, or you put it in, you fold it over, and then you screw the lid back on with the nipple on it, and that's how you feed the baby. The milk comes out through like the way you would put formula in a bottle. That's the way you do it, but the only difference is the plastic bag, you're putting it in there and it's holding your breast milk in there, and then you just put the lid on just the way you would do formula. You just screw it back on the bottle.
Yeah, so basically we got the bottle, we just never got formula from the bottle.
Yeah, during those times, exactly. By that point, nipple confusion is like probably out the door because you're so used to nursing that you almost kind of don't even want it. You could see them thrusting that nipple out because it's not the nipple that they're used to.
Yeah, so they're confused because you said we never got a bottle.
Okay.
So
yeah, no, you
never got formula.
Yeah, you have to get that during that time. Yeah, initially when they were in the nursery when they're first born and before they learn the difference between a human nipple and a rubber nipple, they're confused, and it's easier to get milk for a baby from a rubber nipple because it kind of like drips out quicker, whereas you have to work like they have to really work those muscles to get that milk out as a baby, and so they would much rather take that the bottle nipple. It's easier, and I didn't want them to be used to that easiness because then they would never work for the milk off of a human breast. So that's why I said no. But now that they're like 1 year old and 2 years old, by then, 3 months old, 4 months old, they're used to that, and they almost kind of don't like it, but they'll do it because they're going to starve if they don't. Babies have enough sense to know not to starve, so they can go back and forth, but not initially, not in the hospital when you first have them, because if you want a nurse, they will always gravitate towards that bottle.
We're hiring on the channel in 2019.
And my wisdom goals when I go.
The facial expression, I draw the line. I can't. That was just a lot. That was just a lot. Oh gosh, you never know what goes down on lives. I can't.
For all those mothers coming in 2019, for all those new moms now, for all those future moms, future prospects.
Yeah, we're gonna have to move on from this. I can't. Oh, this was a lot.
Once you have a baby, you're not embarrassed about anything.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna make my rounds when all y'all young girls are at the hospital. I'm gonna say, okay, where's the next victim?
Speaking of wisdom teeth, I have to get mine out, guys. On the January 6th?
January 6th.
We were gonna vlog it, but whether that vlog goes up, it depends on what I say once I come to. It depends.
And this is what I like. Let's talk honestly, okay? Because we all know what.
How much more honest are we getting?
No, I'm talking about insurance now, and everybody knows our truth and our situation, and no money and no insurance and all that, and no jobs to be had and no insurance to be had, okay? But then, of course, then you have to get on the state insurance, and so first, I was kind of like turning my nose up to it a little bit, and I'm just like I wasn't accustomed to that. Not that I never had it. No, there's been times in my married life where we've had to get on the state insurance, but in Connecticut it's called Medicaid. But what I like now, and it must be the climate of the world with the way the government is now, that I think more often than not people are on state insurance. So in California it's Medi-Cal, in Connecticut it's Medicaid. And after I finished kind of like being miserable about the whole idea, I had no choice. I had multiple sclerosis and I needed my medication, which is $10,000 a shipment. Do I look like I have $10,000 a shipment? No, I do not. So then I had to file for the state insurance, and thank God, thank God you start receiving those blessings and not like turning your nose up to it. And so I was very, very grateful for that. And I was starting off on my whole insurance kit because what we were saying in here about something. Maybe I was just gonna start talking about insurance and how difficult insurance is, and when your back is against the wall and you have no choice, you have to do these things. And so I was very, very grateful, very appreciative they pick up all of that tally, because what would happen? My illness would progress, and so I had to do that. Oh, your teeth, your wisdom teeth. So then there you are. So then as a mother,
It looks like people are saying you die a million deaths.
for what?
The wisdom teeth.
No.
They're saying the worst part is the recovery. Leslie said upper or lower. I'm getting them all done. I think all but one. This lower one down here hasn't grown in yet, but
Spencer got 4 out in the military just before he came home. I got 4 out when Spencer was 4 months old, all at once. I don't remember dying a million deaths. I know it's during the whole time you're there, you don't feel it. It's the recovery period. But I was just so grateful because I don't know about all this insurance and all these companies and all that. When you have, as the companies call it, viable insurance, and I think it's a horrible way of putting it when they say what's your insurance, and some simply will turn your way. I have yet this time around to be on the state insurance, Medicaid in Connecticut, have anyone turn their nose up to it the way they used to probably maybe about 10 or 15 years ago, where they just flat out would say, oh, you have that, okay, we don't accept that, and they didn't care. Now, oh, just give me the number of the card. So I think times are changing, whether it's, like I said, the government, the White House, whatever. People are like on state insurance now because they treat you with respect. At maybe 10 or 15 years ago, they did not. They would turn their nose up to it. You know, they didn't like it. You didn't get anything. Now you can kind of like, I don't want generic medication that I take for MS because I'm so used to, I've been on my MS medication for 15, 20 years now, and I know since I've been on it, a generic has come out, and I don't want to try the generic, unless I had to. Generic, I guess, would be better than nothing, but now that I don't have to, that I'm going to keep on going. What I take is an injection. It's called Copaxone, and I want Copaxone. Yes, since I've gotten on it, they have made generic, but I don't want to switch off because I know what works. I always say I know the devil I have. I don't know what the devil I'm going to get, so I know Copaxone works, so to speak. Nothing is curing my illness, but it hopefully like keeps it at bay. Who knows? But anyway, so I was so grateful to know. So we went to a dentist the other day, and they do everything. Whereas when you have viable insurance, to me they jerk you around and rook you. So when you needed your wisdom teeth pulled, they had to send you to a specialist, an orthodontic surgeon. Okay, $250 the consultation, out of pocket cash. They don't. The insurance doesn't cover things like that. And when we went to have our teeth cleaned, because it was driving me crazy. It was driving me crazy. I couldn't take it anymore. I'm like, I'm so used to every 6 months getting my teeth cleaned, and I can't. So finally, I said, let me just see if Medicaid will cover teeth cleaning. Yeah, they don't do it twice a year like I'm used to, but they will do it once a year. Talk about thorough, you know. So I really was a lesson learned here. All right, I just had my nose thumbed. I'm like, I'm not going to anybody that the state insurance takes and all that. But no, he was extremely thorough, and one better. He noticed that you needed your wisdom teeth pulled, and he says they put one day aside a week on a Sunday, and they'll pull your wisdom teeth. Whereas before, when we had viable insurance, they had to send you to a surgeon. That was a fortune. They weren't going to do it in the office, but they do everything. I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is God. This is a godsend because you needed them pulled. Spencer, thank goodness, was in the military.
He said she'll be there for me. You're pretty hardcore. Like, you know, you'll be fine. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps. I'm going to draw the creep. Someone said it's fine if you have good pain tolerance. I really don't.
I do.
So.
And I'm like my grandmother. I went back there, and I was in the waiting room, okay, and I get annoyed quickly with, like, to me, silliness, okay? To me, you just do what you have to do in life. And so I'm not about like a bunch of silliness. And I was in there with women around my age, and they were just like, I hate going to the dentist. I hate going to the dentist. And I said, why? You know, and they were just like, because it hurts. And I'm like, yeah, but you want your teeth falling out your mouth? You know, and so I didn't understand that the mentality that they hated going to the dentist. We all do, but we just do what you have to do. So after dealing with that in the waiting room, hey, Wi-Fi, being the spokesperson for the dentist, then Taylor's like texting me, Mom, get back here. Mom, get back here really quick. And I'm like, I hope I'm not going to deal with nonsense when I go back there because I'm just not about nonsense, okay?
They did 18 x-rays. They were turning my mouth inside out, and like, I did it, but I just wanted my mom.
So I said to you, when the dentist went out, I'm like,
I was
okay,
like
look
gagging.
here. I said, I've been sitting out there all afternoon. I said, with women that are afraid to go to the dentist. I said, don't start, okay? I said, now you've been to the dentist your entire life.
And I
said,
wasn't starting. I was
silly.
doing everything they wanted me to do. But you know the one where they like, it's like the whole mechanism, and they were like, they wanted to get my root, so they were sticking it like way down the back of my throat trying to get my root, and they're like, okay, now close your mouth, and I couldn't close it over that big plastic thing, and I'm like, I'm trying to close it, I can't close my mouth, and they were just cutting my mouth all up, and it was just a struggle.
All right, so Amy, is it Herndon said we have Medicaid here in Virginia, okay? So here I am, the spokesperson right now to say, if you ever get into that situation, like, you know, don't be like me going in there prejudiced against like viable insurance. I'm like, oh, I'm like, say, used to Blue Cross Blue Shield. Oh, I'm used to Cigna and all that. No, those days are over right now. And so now I'm on Medicaid and grateful for it. What are my options at this point? Wow. Okay, and grateful for it. Mm-hmm. And then you start seeing, exploring that the climate, I think, has changed. I think that I think my attitude was so against it because of how the doctors treated you during that time. Oh, you have that? Okay, we don't take that anymore. So, and that's why I have my MS doctor who I have now, because years ago when I was first diagnosed, I think I told the story on our truth video where I had to like save up all my little bit of money to see the specialist. It was $400. We saved up our nickels and coins, and then they were like, "Oh, we wish you didn't tell us that that you had like you were bringing in cash and that you have state insurance because we cannot take your cash. Obviously, if you're on the state insurance, you can't afford to pay. So now we can't see you. Period." And I said, "Okay." I said, "One day I'm going to rise like a phoenix. Okay, I'm going to rise up." And I said, "And when I get viable insurance, I will know y'all not." And I didn't. And that's why I came on up here to this doctor. And I've been with this doctor for like the last 15, 16 years.
So people are saying the x-rays are the worst. But yeah, they are. And this one wanted to do 18. I don't ever remember having to get 18 x-rays done. But they did like 9 on one side, 9 on the other. And it was just a lot of x-rays. So see, it's not me. And I was being very cooperative. Certain places, I couldn't like clench my teeth down on that plastic thing, and when I did, it was like gagging me and cutting different parts of my mouth, and I didn't like it. And then you did it, and you did yours in like 5 minutes, if that.
I did because I opened up my mouth and I listened to directions.
I did too. I did.
And so they said, open up your mouth. All right, bite down, and I did. Okay, they took it out. Okay, open up your mouth. Open up my mouth again. Bite down, bit down. Like it was very simply explained, and I did.
And I was trying, and I knew you were in the waiting room, and like I was trying to be brave for you, and I was. But certain spots, I told them I was like, I'm trying. I really am.
But that piece of cardboard, I have to agree, it's horrible. It hurts. It can cut your tongue. It cuts like the top of it. They're awful. 18, I don't know, but I think that just goes to show. I wonder if they get some sort of state funding where they have to really take care of everything, because probably what they're dealing with.
Evelyn Rodriguez says if they took 18, it's called a full mouth series. We usually take them on new patients. So yeah, we were.
But we've been to dentists our whole lives, and I have never
I've never done 18.
Never.
The new
ever.
ones were like they were really far down to get the root, to get the roots or something. It was like a new set that
and then
really
they took
got
us to
all the
another
roots.
room and did that.
Like one where you
bitter
stand
thing.
and like
Yeah.
you like clink, like your mouth is on something and it like rotates around your head, and that was a new one.
And I have been to a dentist in my whole entire adult life. And I've never had a 18 ever.
I saw something Alexandria E said. She said, I went to the hospital a few weeks ago for an IV bag because of my morning sickness, and they charged my insurance $5,000. $5,000 for a bag of water.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I remember with Spencer, it's not a lot of money, but to me it's more than a whole bottle of Tylenol. When I had Spencer and I was in pain and I wanted 2 Tylenol, and they bought them in that night, and each Tylenol tablet was $8, and Spencer is now $26. So can you imagine 26 years ago, 1 tablet was $8 and 2 was $16 on the release bill or whatever? I could not believe it. I said, I would have had my husband bring in a bottle of Tylenol. Like, really, that night I said, I have a slight headache, can I have Tylenol? And they charged me $16 for 2 tablets. That's outrageous to me. So I'm starting to see how some of this stuff is outrageous. And I was just very surprised and very happy that you can get your wisdom. I said, and don't act up. You better be grateful that the insurance covers this, because you would have been in excruciating pain. That was the hardest, I think, to me, that my daughter would have been suffering because we didn't have insurance. Yes, we're doing YouTube, and then to go out and buy like private insurance and all that stuff. She's still, I think, according to what, I know it's not Obamacare anymore, was it Trump? I don't know what it is, but up into 26. Okay, and so I just felt bad that one last year that you couldn't be insured to take care of the things that you needed to take care of, and so everybody didn't have it. So I was very grateful that they took it. You can get your wisdom teeth pulled, and
hopefully I recover. We're gonna have to do some pre-filming.
And this goes to show that there's always a ram in the bush. Okay, if we're gonna get biblical and God-like for a moment, like you're never really too far from God. You're never really down and out. That God always makes a way, because that was like one of my big stresses. My kids, the dentist, my teeth, all of that. And I'm just very grateful now that we were able to find a way. Yep.
Actually, here said, "Come on, Pastor LoriAnne." Yep. So that will be happening Sunday, January 6th. We will be seeing you guys before then, but as the time draws nigh.
Yes, ACR said lots of doctors and dentists don't take HMOs. I'm finding less now that don't. I'm finding once you're in the practice, like my MS doctor, there was a time, I have to admit, that even this one, though I got in the first time when that first doctor said he wasn't taking it, then I found this one that I'm going to now, but when my husband lost his job during a certain period of time, they no longer took it. Now, once you're in the practice, now they'll take it. They won't turn you away anymore. And there was a time where even if you were in, once you got on the state insurance, they didn't take you anymore. But come back, when you get on viable insurance. But now once you're in, I'm noticing that once you're in, and they'll take what you have at that point. but I do see the dichotomy of the price. I mean, like a normal visit would be $400 for the specialist for MS, and the state will only, like, no, you'll get about 80, and that's what you'll get, and you'll be happy for that. And so they have to agree to take that. But is it because maybe they get funding or something? I don't know. I know that this dentist that we went to had all kinds of fancy equipment, and I said maybe because they take a lot of Medicaid patients, they're able to get top-notch equipment because maybe the state will pay for it. I don't know how it works, but I do know that they did not turn us away, and they definitely do take Medicaid, and I was so happy
And
for
they're
that.
definitely pulling my teeth.
And y'all knew that other one that we were going to. They were like,
If
no.
there's anything we can do.
Is there anything we can do? And I said, well, yeah. I said, you don't clean houses, you don't fix cars. I said, you clean teeth. So instead of turning us away, we'd like to have some appointments. Still waiting to hear from them. So I will remember that, and won't go back. But I told them, I said, I'm going to rise one day like a phoenix again and get so-called viable insurance, and I will not go back to that practice.
What are dry sockets? What are dry sockets?
When you get your teeth pulled and like there's like no tooth left, right? And
Bye, teeth.
I think that's what's Spencer when he got and then they start stuffing it with cotton and everything. And is that it? Like a tooth's not there, there's like a pocket there, but there's no tooth and it's bleeding, and I don't know. You'll be fine. Don't tell her too much, guys. I can't deal with this for the next couple of weeks. See, I got my new medical card, and it says my deductible will be $550. Yeah, see, that deductible. And in the beginning, it takes forever, ever to meet that deductible, unless you're like me, and you get that right off the front. Copaxone, right up in January, I've met my deductible, $10,000. Okay, doesn't matter like how Marcy said, it doesn't matter, Marcia, how I got here. The fact is I arrived. It doesn't matter how I got to that $10,000, whether it came out of my pocket, which it never did, but I hooked up with the Copaxone company, the medical company that makes Copaxone, and they will, but I didn't learn, I didn't know. So there's always a method to people's madness. I thought they really cared about my MS. I thought they really cared about me. No, they did not. Okay, so when I didn't have insurance, I called Copaxone. I've been dealing with them for years, and I said, I don't have insurance, but like you care about me, you care about the fact that I have MS, and you want me to stay on this, right? Because they kept claiming they want me to stay on it so much. Call them 24 hours a day. They're here every time you need them. All right, so when I called them, I said, I need you. I don't have the money, but I know that you still want me to be on this. Well, it works this way. You know, they said, now like your insurance, they pick up the tally. They give you, I think, maybe $9,000 something a month in the beginning of the year, like in January, and then you got to pick up that so-called deductible. But after that, like no more. And then after that, every time I have to order, which was every 3 months, free. I couldn't believe it, like $10,000 medicine, free. Okay. But when I didn't have insurance, they said, no, you have to have a secondary insurance, like viable insurance again. So I said, so then in other words, you just really don't care. Well, it's like a two insurance process. You have to have viable insurance, and because they know it's probably overpriced, they know darn well it's not worth $10,000, and so they're willing to pay that little bit of money because they know that the insurance company is paying big money to them. But when I didn't have insurance, there was like nothing to negotiate with, so they're like basically no, we can't. We're not picking up the copay anymore. So they didn't. So that's why I panicked. So that's why when I'm having my R-Truth video and all that, this is all the stuff I'm dealing with. Like, oh my gosh, I felt very symptomatic. I felt like my symptoms were kicking in. I felt like I was dizzy constantly. I felt like I couldn't walk straight. I mean, I was like really stressing out. And the less medicine I had, the more I was stressing out. And then finally, again, like I said, a ram in the bush, and it worked out, thank God. But no, Copaxone could have cared less.
I'm stressing out about these dry sockets. So I have to make sure I follow all the rules so I don't get dry sockets.
Yeah, dry socket. Oh, T1, no.
Yeah, curly guy, my mouth is too small. So my dentist was like showing me like how my wisdom teeth are pushing my other teeth. And so he was like, they have to come out.
Thank you. Let me see. Oh, it's Melissa. Yeah. She said you won't get it. You have to relax and let it heal. Yeah. The clot falls out in the nerve.
Manisha Parker, me too. There. My old dentist, this new one didn't do it, but the other one that we had used to numb me for cleanings.
I remember
Not
that
bothered.
Alexandria East where the clot did fall out. It was like, it just was like, you know, it kind of like freaked me out, but you could go back into the dentist and they'll take care of it and they'll look at it. and all that, it's worse than what it really is. Just take it one step at a time.
Yeah, no, that's why I said we're going to have to do some pre-filming or something. Pre-filming and pre-editing, because I won't want to be bothered.
Yeah.
My week.
Yes,
my
Curly
mouth is
Guy,
like-
it is. MS is also exacerbated by stress, and I'm under an incredible amount of stress now, so yeah, I find myself being extremely symptomatic. You guys see me pausing and forgetting things, and, you know, every now and then my mind will have a blank because I'm so busy, like, thinking, you know, even as we're talking now, like, I'm thinking about what's going on after this and what's going on tomorrow, and so it makes my brain all, like, kind of, like, foggy, and trying to stay focused, and I'm like, this is, like, my time of the week where I'm at peace. As much as you can be when you're going through what we're going through, you know. He definitely won't be making no bids that week.
Penicillin, that's that horse pill, right?
Yes.
I don't know what I'm being
I know
punished for.
Diamond Hill's like easier said than done, right? Though it's really been cut in half a lot, you know, because I have to be not bothered, guys, and that's why I have to be reminded by the shirt, not bothered. Stuff like this, you know, be strong, all of that, because it's words, you know, that really kind of like sustain you during those times where you're just stressed out. And so I know I appreciate kind words and you guys all praying for us, and of course everybody helping us out a few weeks ago, and it definitely has cut all of that stress in half. Yet, you know, life still goes on, but yeah, getting that insurance, that really helped out a lot, because my life, I need insurance for that, so that helped out an awful lot.
Eat and Review said, LoriAnne, I finally big chopped because of you. Big chop.
Really? I know, guys. I made my appointment, I think January, the 4th or 6th? Yeah.
6th.
No, it can't be a Sunday, so it had to be a Friday.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
It must be, yeah. I'm gonna just go back to my regular one here, because I'm not trying to travel in the winter to New York or New Jersey or anything like that, and I'm taking a chance. I said to my stylist, Christine, I said, and she's white, and I know she doesn't do textured hair. I said, we're gonna walk through this together. I said, I'm gonna walk you through. I said, it's gonna be okay, all right? I said, when I say cut, I mean cut, and I think in the natural world sometimes people think bigger is better, we all want our hair. Yeah, we do to an extent, but this cutting my hair every month is expensive, costly, and it's ridiculous. And so when I say cut, I mean cut. And so Christine, I think, will get that, because she's not a textured hair stylist, and she is white, and when they hear the word cut, they cut. And so I believe that she'll cut when I say cut, the way I want to cut. This has got to go. I want it short again. I want my short, sassy, edgy haircut again. And so this is all going. I want it tapered. I want it short. I want it cute. I want my one, like, not as bad, it's not as bad, but not as short as when I came on the channel. But I think it was roughly around, 4 to 6 months into the big chop or something. I liked it that short. I have no problem with going that short again. This, to me, is aging me slightly. It's too much hair for my age. To me. You know, I have specific opinions about things, guys, and it's just a lot of hair.
Curly Guy said, other than prescription medications, you can get massages, prayer, reading, any distraction lowers, don't know what that word is, but basically it decreases your stress, which is true. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And again, this is what we love to do. It's motivation. It's in the mornings, like I go to sleep at night, and I know in the morning we get up and we film. I'm like, what are we filming tomorrow? We always talk about what we're gonna film.
Yeah.
What are we filming tomorrow? So we really, like, you guys think like we give to you. You guys have definitely given to us. And when we did that whole Our Truth thing, you just really had no idea what we were going through all last year.
It was basically
during
all of
this time.
2018.
Yeah, all
the whole
2018.
time. Yeah.
But it was always the motivation that we had something to do. You know, like we had, like, it was an audience that loved us, and we loved you guys, and we loved what we did, and it just really motivated us every day to get up and do what we had to do. Yep, and we continue in that thread now.
We do.
Yeah.
I know, we're always talking every day, okay, we're gonna film this day, we're gonna do this video, like.
She said, you talked about how you kept your hair slicked back, and I did it. Did you keep it slicked back when you big chopped?
Jenna's nail polish, are you gonna straighten your hair first, or is she gonna cut it curly?
I was going to initially, but I think when I texted her the other day, I'm like, we can do this together. What I do is I wash it and I deep condition, and I kind of like go in with the deep conditioner. I'm gonna part it down the middle. I'm gonna part it this way. I'm gonna part vertically and then horizontally, and I always put it like in 4 puffs, and then she takes it out section by section, and she can only deal with textured hair section by section, and it's going to be okay. So I'm going to bring pictures. I'm going to show you where I want to
Is that the best way to do it though? Because don't you
yes.
want to wear it how you normally wear it, how it lies? How is she going to cut it if it's parted down the middle?
Well, she'll ask me how I wear my part, but to straighten it, I think because she's not a curly hair
No,
cutter,
I mean not to go it in like how you would go to a curly stylist, like fresh wash and go. The way it wouldn't, you don't want her to cut it.
No, because I know Christine, and I know that Christine, this is just too much to tackle at once. So she does it in sections, and the way she's going to cut my hair is the way I want it. I want it tapered in the back.
Bye, ACR.
And she knows how to cut my hair the way it used to be when it was relaxed and when it was straight. So and she has done it from time to time before I started getting like these professional curly cuts. She would do it with my hair. She did it the first time around 9 years ago when I got it when I transitioned, and at times when I had to go in and get it cut, I never knew to do anything else other than going in with it curly, but I would comb it out thinking that she couldn't get through the thick texture. So it was always combed out. It was always put in 4 sections, and she handled it. She would get on her stool in the back, and she would just like take both sections down, comb it out, and start cutting as if it were straight. But I'm not going to straighten it because she'll cut it like so short, and then when it finally curls up, it'll just be super short. So she has to see where it falls and where it lies.
Okay.
And then she pulls it when it's dry to see like where it is, and then she'll cut there. So I'm not going to straighten it out because then she won't get the full gauge of where it's at when it's dry.
Or leave it like this.
Or leave it like this. Is too much to tackle for someone that's not a curly hair cutter.
So it's not really about a shape then, it's just cutting
I want
it
to
off.
cut. I want to cut.
it
Yeah, it's
off.
not about shaping. Yeah, I think curly hair stylists keep the shape, and they want you to keep going forward, growing, and I don't want to grow. I want it cut. I want my hair cut. I want it styled and cut the way it was when I first got it big chopped, and as it grew in its natural form. I liked the way it grew in naturally. And she was the one that big chopped it. She big chopped it tapered, so it grew back tapered. But since then, they reshaped my hair, and now it grows in like big and wide. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and I wanted to go back to the original big chop shape where she tapered it in the back. The front was a little bit longer, but it was like sassy and it was cute. And I think curly hair stylists think everybody wants their hair big, and I don't want my hair big. I want my hair tapered and short and edgy.
We're all gonna see together come 2019. You're gonna pop out with a new haircut.
Now it's way up there. Okay, I have a little pom-pom. My hair was at bra strap length. Okay. Now it's up there. Yeah, that's where I'd start mine with bra strap length, and then I got it big chopped. I miss My Truth. I want to help. I look for it. You missed the My Truth video, ACR?
It's still up there in all its my truth glory.
You were just like dumbfounded. The way Taylor was looking before when I was talking about nursing is the way she looked. She's like, Mom, you put all our business out there. I'm like, I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
I know, we did that one on a Friday. By Saturday, I don't think we reappeared until like Sunday or Monday. Like I literally had the blanket over my head all Saturday. I just slept all
You're
day.
like, what do we do?
I took to my deathbed.
I'm like, it's life. And I'm like, and people say we're going to help somebody. Like, we're not the only ones going through
Yeah,
things.
I literally took to my deathbed on Saturday.
That makes sense. Is it Barbie Lovable? That makes sense. You should do a video on shaping versus cutting curly hair. I think there is a difference. And as I'm talking to you guys tonight, I'm thinking that. No shade towards anybody because we all go through different phases. And God knows I wanted my hair shaped. Last year, December 2017, we came away. I think we did that video, Cream of Nature. We did that snot. I think we went into the curly hair salon with it, and they asked what we have in our hair because our hair was just so thick with product. And I came out. If you see that video, I think we snatched that Cream of Nature bandana off our heads, and my hair was so cute because they started shaping it.
My bangs were here.
Your bangs were there, but I went from that very severe, edgy cut, and it wasn't growing right. It started having like that kind of like Gumby look, and so it was getting longer hair because of the tapering, and this part was all disfigured and weird. And so then Joe took the scissors and shaped that hair, and all year long you guys have watched my hair grow in the shape, and it's just getting bigger and bigger. But now it's getting a little bit too unmanageable, a little bit too big. And I just think for me and my age, in my opinions about my age and all this long in the tooth, it's just a lot of hair. Okay, and to me, it's just aging me, it's dragging me down. I want it back. I think the shorter my hair is, the more youthful my face looks, and so it has to kind of be like tucked here, shortened here, you know, a little bit taken in here. It's just got to be shaped in that kind of style. Just a short haircut, not shaping. I don't want the big hair anymore. I want it more tapered and more shaped in that way, like a regular old haircut shape, just a short haircut.
Yeah.
That's what I want now.
We have to plan out our videos for tomorrow.
We do.
Yeah. So we should peace out at like 10:30?
Yep.
Okay. It's 10:20. We're going to end our live at 10:30 because we have to plan our videos for tomorrow.
Thank you, Curly Guy. I
For the
know you
week.
guys.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to tell you guys, like I told Spencer that time, like, Spence, I have to get my hair cut. Please like it. Whether you guys like it or not, tell me you like it, because it's going, and it's not going to grow overnight. So.
Bye, Jan.
So it's cutting, guys. It's got to be cut, and you guys have to like it. You guys got to tell me you like it, whether you do or not. Because once it's gone, it's gone.
I saw someone mention she sent it. That's on our list to try this in 2019 too. But some of these lines have like a lot of different lines. Like the brands have a lot of different lines. Like Urban Hydration, they have like 4 different ones. It's like where do you start kind of thing. So I was looking at She Sent It the other day, and they have like 4 or 5 or 6 like different lines in their brand.
Yes, Jan, Merry Christmas. I know.
Oh,
as
right,
everybody,
we won't see
as
them
everybody,
again.
I know. As everyone's checking out, you guys, Merry Christmas.
Bye, everybody that's leaving. Merry Christmas. I know. Oh my gosh, Christmas is Tuesday? Tuesday? Wow.
She said it. Yeah, so we got a lot of names. I know one of them was that Honey Baby Naturals. We heard a lot of, right?
Honey Baby Naturals you guys want.
Yeah.
Honey Baby Naturals.
We heard that quite a few times. Hi, Yvette Smith. Hello, ladies. I tuned in 30 minutes ago.
Bye, Leslie LeBron.
Good night, Leslie.
Merry Christmas.
See you around the old Facebook corral. Bye, on my way to the airport picking up my brother. Oh, that's cool. LL.
Oh, holidays mean fam.
Hey, is it Bubbles? Hey, MADCURLS. Hey.
You too, Curly Guy. Merry Christmas.
Good night. Merry Christmas, Curly Guy.
Oh, she's still here. She's saying good night to the outgoers.
Who's saying that?
Leslie LeBron.
Okay.
You know what was out of stock? I saw someone mention something pumpkin. We can't figure out. It's the Soultanicals website. Everything is gone,
Somebody
right?
said that way earlier.
Everything is
Do
out
we
of
know
stock.
anything about Soultanicals? No, we do not. I just perused by today because somebody was talking about that cheap ginger.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, cheap ginger, right? That was a big seller. I noticed this, what is this? This Black Friday. And it was like that, you know, in the regular 8-ounce size. But then I noticed that they bought it back in the liter size. I said, I don't know if I would buy it in liter before I would try it in the 8-ounce, even though I've never gone wrong with any of their conditioners. But to go from an 8-ounce when I've never tried it and all of a sudden get a great big liter, now I'm like relegated every wash and go to cheap ginger. Like, I like variety. So, but is it that good that it's worth liter size? Because it certainly is on their site. And I think they'll ship it out January 11th. I think you can order it now, perhaps. Or it starts December 14th, maybe, perhaps. I don't know. But I know that they start shipping stuff out January.
God's Child, I have to put that on our list too. Up North Naturals. That's been mentioned a lot as well. Remember that. Up North Naturals.
But I blame CCJ for me not spending because of the fact that she said we all love Afrotastic, and then when you get it in larger sizes, it loses something. The smell goes or something.
Yeah.
So I'm afraid to get bigger sizes of things because...
So basically, you should thank CCJ.
That's what...
I'm not blaming her.
Okay.
We're thanking her because she saved you your coin.
No, I go hard. Okay.
She saved your
I
coin.
like the word blame better.
Okay.
But it makes me question when they go bigger, do they stretch it out more? And like, does it, I'm not saying that they do. I'm really not, but I'm saying I'm afraid to invest because I'm afraid it's going to change the components of it.
Curls in the Making said Soultanical's site has been looking like old Mother Hubbard's cupboards.
Seriously,
Yeah.
It really has. I'm shocked.
I've never seen a site where everything is out of stock.
I said to you earlier, and then even one that didn't say sold out, and I clicked on it, it was sold out. I think it was.
So what does that mean? That they're just really, really good? They're really popular?
I don't know what it means.
They're really, really popular?
Maybe, and I said to you at the time, I said, hopefully they will be like Camille Rose Naturals, where they started seeing that they never kept the creme restore in, and now they keep it in. I said, maybe they'll start seeing that people are really catching on to Soultanicals, and maybe they'll just keep it stocked, because it goes for months and months and months with everything being sold out. Everything, as the aunt said that did the kayak, everything, okay? Everything is sold out. I'm still waiting for that healthy hair mask in the little red jar. It was like orange-y, reddish, and I loved that, and I haven't seen it. Is it particular to a certain time of the year or something? Maybe the spring, the summer? But I'm waiting for that one to come back. I didn't see that all Black Friday or any time during the fall or anything, so.
Curls in the Making said that she got the leader knot sauce like 4 years ago when it turned brown within 3 months.
See?
From white to brown. It's because the products are just like natural?
Maybe. Because I know that my knot sauce is still going strong. In the original bottle, like the little hot sauce bottle, and then I end up getting it in the fat one that they sell now, and both of them still that very mild sweet smell. Everything's fine. The color's slightly kind of differentiated between the old-fashioned Frank's hot sauce. It was like white and fluffy. Then when it went over to the fat one, it turned a little lavenderish, but it still smelled the same. It still worked the same, but the color did change.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid to make that investment in anything bigger than the new fat one that they have now.
Leslie's talking about Honey Baby Naturals. She said the products are good, not crazy about the scent. They're just good enough to forgive the scent. Best way to describe it sounds like new baby doll plastic. Okay. We'll keep that in mind. The Honey Baby Naturals. It's like I'm pressed for that line, but I'm not like pressed. But like I'd like to review the line on the channel.
Then those nail polish said they need to get it together. Love them some match.
Some meat.
Yeah, it's like in the South. Bless their heart. You can say whatever you want to and then throw on bless their heart.
J Bubbles Curl Dynasty is on our list as well. Curls Dynasty, yep.
Yeah. I can't wait to see my hair cut either, guys. Say Kiera Newsome. I know. I'm just like that. I'm just very adventurous, and I just close my eyes and hope for the best. It's just hair, it'll grow back. I'm just not bothered. I'm really not. If the scissors slip, then oops, it'll grow back. I'm just tired of all this this wiggy looking hair. It is aging me.
Wiggy?
I got enough issues and problems and stress that's aging me. I don't need all this hair to age me even further. Something's got to give. And since the problems ain't giving, then the hair gonna have to give.
Do you like the Main Choice Tropical Moringa Refresher Spray? It smells really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. I don't reach for it as often as I reach for my Cream of Nature leave-in conditioner.
Or my
detangling
Soultanicals,
yeah.
Napulicious.
Yeah, it's not one like I reach for all the time. We do have it on the shelf. It does smell good.
Or my Alikay Naturals. I'm loving that one too.
Oh, that refresher spray is so good.
But I do it differently. I don't, because it comes out like in a stream, and you can get it in a spray, but it's a thick spray.
It's thick,
so
yeah.
what I do is I put it down on the table and then I finger coil with it. But sometimes I will kind of go ham, as they would say, and spray it all over my head, and I let it sit and again scrunch it about 3 to 5 minutes. So I have to say, but I think Soultanicals definitely is in the lead still. I still love Soultanicals. It's light and it's very misty and I love it. But Alikay is a close second when I want a finger coil. I use that because the other one is just way too lightweight for that. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. Gray.
Oh, cool. Hey.
The Alikay Refresher was life-changing for me, okay, and follow the LoriAnne technique, right?
Bye, eat and review.
Yep.
Merry Christmas.
Leave and scrunch.
This month literally flew by, though. Like, seriously? What is a December?
I know.
What
it
is
really
December?
did. Yeah.
Big Nurse Mom placed an Alikay order at dinner.
Y'all convinced me.
Alikay Naturals really is so good, though.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It really is. That's why I said in life there's always a lesson to be learned. Never give up, because who would have thought?
J Bubbles, men can use anything that women can use. So, but I mean, if you don't want anything like girly looking, like if you're gifting or something like that, like I would maybe try As I Am. They have like dark packaging. Their products are good. Their shampoos, conditioners, deep conditioners.
The original
their
line.
stylers. Yeah, the brown line.
Mm-hmm.
If you want something that looks more like manly, you don't want pink bottles or yellow bottles or whatever. But a man can use anything that a woman can use because it's all hair.
I think it tends to lean on the gimmicky side when you see, unless it smells like a man has like more of the like that musky kind of a scent, more like cinnamony, very like woodsy. They always tend to have woodsy fragrances for men, but I think Shea Moisture has a whole man's line, right?
Shea Men.
Yeah. And skincare companies sometimes have all like men's skincare. Like skin to me is skin. They want to take away dark circles and wrinkles and everything. And why can't they use oil of Olay or Olay?
Good night, curls in the making.
Why do they have to get men's skincare? And I don't even think it's for the fragrance, because why would you want all that fragrance in your skincare?
Yeah, but like it depends on the line. So it depends on the kind of hair that like the man has. He could have again type 2, type 3, type 4, and so it might vary what you want for the hair. But again, like men can use anything that women can use.
Okay, so I got such good results with Camille Rose and Uncle Funky's daughter, but I guess Alikay will be on my list for 2019. Yeah. I don't know why we as naturals always switch up when we get good results. I don't know why we just keep going and going and going. You know, yes, I mean, could I not talk about Camille Rose enough, last year? But I don't know, just time to move on. It's not that it's still there, still upstairs, still reach for it. But, there's a new kid on the block now. Yeah. New kids on the block.
CCJ wants to know how I knew I had protein overload. Well, I had just done that protein mask, and my hair was so brittle and so dry. It had fairy knots in it, so like little tangles, and they were fairy knots on my ends, but they were also like up here, like in my hair. That's why I thought I was gonna have to like cut my hair off, because it was really bad. There were just constant knots in my hair everywhere, and it was dry. It just felt hard. It was, yeah.
And then it gets like dreadish. Like
yeah.
Like these dreads. As I finger detangle, I start sectioning and pulling pieces apart, and then the pieces just keep going higher and higher, and you start seeing like there's dreads up higher, and it's just, that your hair is damaged at that point, because who just gets dreads on a daily basis like that,
Yeah.
There's more to the story. Everyone gets tangles, but fairy knots is a whole another tangle kind of experience.
And even my Aussie, like nothing was working. Like detangling was a nightmare, because there were just fairy knots everywhere in my hair. I think what did it was that Jessie Curl. That Jessie Curl deep conditioner really saved my hair from protein overload, but I did lose quite a bit of hair. My hair was shedding all over the place.
Because you can't.
It was horrible.
You can't detangle.
No.
Normally, whereas a conditioner can help you and it can loosen up. You loosen up. You comb out a section, and when you finally want to put the final touches on and clip it back up and start another section, you put the comb through and you see that there's just knots all through it.
And your hair's so brittle and dry that not even my Aussie was making my hair moisturized again. Like everything was just sitting on top of my hair because it was just so dry and brittle. Even when it was wet, it was just a mess. It was a hot mess. But it was definitely protein overload from that Aunt Jackie's protein mask I left in my hair for 2 days.
Yes, Kat, I love Not Today paired with Curly Magic. Yep, that was a good one. Another one that we thought... I'm not going to take back what we said and what we did. We said what we said and we did what we did. But you were surprised that I didn't have anything from Curl Junkie on the list, Pattern Pusher. And I said, I know. I'm like, yeah, I got onto that this year. It's a very hard thing to do. We see how people take it dead serious. We're still newbies with the channel and these end of the year list and all that. We didn't realize how impactful and how dead serious people take them. We took them just as seriously. That's why I switched up at the end with the Cream of Nature, because I could not very well say sleep at night knowing that there was something that edged it out more. But we've discussed since then, and we wish we could have been a little bit more thought-provoking with it. We stand by everything we say in it, but we did feel like we've missed a few things.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. And like we were like thinking about like doing another one, doing like an honorable mentions. We were like, no. Like we said what we said. we're happy with the list. Like, we'll just leave it. But there were some things we're like, maybe we should have added that in. Maybe we should have added that in.
One of them was like the pattern pusher, like Curl Junkie. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
How could nothing Curl Junkie? Like, I'm like, do I not use Daily Fix every day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was one of the main things. I was like, wow, you didn't put Curl Junkie in there.
To me, it's right up there with Prim Restore. Okay? I mean, and I was just like, wow. Maybe we should have just made it maybe 10 instead of just 5. Like, I don't know, but we did what we did, and so the end of the year list is out, and so, but now we're experienced, and now we know it is dead serious, end of the year list, and everything we picked up, it's fabulous, but there still were others, and I said, and we've done a poll around the house, you know, the Mad Dad, Spencer, and Adam, I'm like, honorable mention, like I don't know if I'd want to be on an honorable mention list if I was a company. Like, I don't know. It's just like we're like
because now it seems like we're reaching. It was like, is it really like a top list if we're still adding more stuff to the list?
And
like,
then some of the people, you know, the guys in the house said there's always honorable mentions at award ceremonies, and I'm like, well, this ain't an award ceremony. This is the natural community, and these lists are dead serious. And if they weren't in the original, I said we did 2 actually. I said we did the top 5 brands, and then we did our top products, and I said, so how many more lists are we going to trickle down to? You know, it just looks kind of silly after a while. But, yeah, we felt kind of like there was a few things that we missed.
Yeah. Latrice Hubbard, I agree. She said it's good that they have specific lines for men because I like a man to smell like a man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you're a guy, maybe not go for the lines that smell super fruity, but there are still lines that, like, guys can use that women can use as well that don't smell super strong and fruity. But I agree, like, I want a man to smell like a man, too.
Mm-hmm. Emily Grace said pick one, Briagio or Diva Curl.
We've never tried Briagio. And I'm not pressed.
I'm not. Though you guys are pressed for us because we got that quite a bit, Briagio. And our People's Choice were noticing Briagio's there quite a bit. And you have guys have been Briagioing us all year, and we have yet to reach for it. And I don't know why we can't say the price because it is expensive, but so is Diva and so is We That. I don't know why Briagio never turned our heads.
Casilda Harrison, the People's Choice one, we're leaving the YouTube, the post on the community page and our Instagram up. You have a week to like comment on either one of those, and then I'm gonna go through those, and then we're gonna film the video. So probably within the next 2 weeks it should be up, because I have to go through every single one of those comments and write down every single one of those answers and see where things overlap, and the ones that, you know, are mentioned the most will obviously be the top whatever. I don't know if we're gonna do top 20, top 10 that you guys chose. So there's a lot. There's products from every brand all over the place.
Yeah. Things
we've heard of, things we've never heard of. So yeah. So we're giving you guys a week to do that, and then we're gonna go through that and break it down.
Mm-hmm. Somebody asked, let me say, just for any of those that have tuned in now, I've seen it, I've asked, whatever. Yes, the key. We talked about that earlier, because last couple of lives or videos, whatever, we've gotten the question. The key was sent to me. It is called the
giving key.
The giving key. Okay, and so I think it's homeless people, I believe, in San Francisco that have the job of making the keys, and they repurpose keys. All right, and so they put like little words on them. This one says strong, and so during that time when I was having my Our Truth video, and during that time, and still, you know, we're still having it rough, I was sent this key, and it says strong. All right, they all say something different. Some say love, some say peace, some say strong. The idea is that you hold on to the key until you absorb the message, and the message is strong. Okay, be strong, stay strong, you know, reach deep for your strength, all of that. And then what you do is you're supposed to pay it forward, as they say. So once I'm good and strong, and I said, hopefully it won't happen anytime soon, okay? Because I love it so much, all right? I'll be too ashamed to wear it on the channel in 6 months because y'all be like, y'all, you ain't gotten strength yet. What you're supposed to do is find someone else that needs strength and needs to be strong, and then you gift them with it. They're called the giving keys, okay? And so somebody gave it to me so that I can be strong and absorb the message to stay strong, all right? And so then one day when I'm strong, I find somebody that's weaker than me that needs the message, and then they keep it until they can pay it forward, they call it. Pay it forward to somebody else who needs it. So I'm paying it forward right now. I love it. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's so me. All right. So yeah, I wear it every day. I wish it was just a little bit longer, so I could probably put on another chain. But yeah, that's the purpose behind it, and it gives jobs to homeless people, and they just take keys and repurpose the key and put a word on it, and that's what the idea is. You're supposed to pay it forward to someone that needs it more than you. Yep. I know, I love it too, right? I just thought the idea of like it came with like a little idea of what it's about, and I said, wow, like I saw them years ago in Nordstrom's, and I never knew. I'd walk by and everything, and I'd say okay, but when it came for me, I'm like, and I started reading what it was about and how they give jobs to homeless people and how you're supposed to absorb the message, and then you pay it forward once you absorb that message and you finally got it. Like, you know, one day when I come on, I'm like, I'm good and strong, guys, okay? And, you know, it's so, you know, I'm supposed to pay forward to someone that needs it more than me. And so that's the idea of it. And I just thought that this was fabulous, and I was just grateful to have it. And just, it's little things like that, just like little messages. Just, I just know you guys are there and you're praying for us, and you know, all of that. So this was just beautiful, I thought.
See, Pierre, that's a great suggestion. Thank you. I never would have thought to do that.
Okay.
She said do a spreadsheet for all the answers. So
Okay.
I definitely love like Excel and different things. I didn't think to do that's a good idea.
Yeah, you totally get into that.
That's
you
a
are
good idea.
really watching it, taking it seriously.
Yeah, because I want to make sure like we do it right. Not like number one is this and like 4 people said. Like I have to make sure, because there's a lot of repeats. Like something we're seeing a lot of is Camille Rose Naturals. We're seeing a lot of Camille Rose, seeing a lot of Uncle Funky. So, you know. And
sometimes you never know. Like, followers are dead serious. Y'all don't play, all right? And I said, you better get it right. I said, because there's going to be somebody out there that is going to be counting and checking the list and checking it twice. I said, and we mess up one time, and they're going to be like, no, I actually counted like 25 here. This was only like, you know. And I said, so you better make sure you count it right, because somebody's behind you counting just as much as we're counting, okay? So get it right, okay?
Yeah. No, I'm taking it dead serious. Alexandria E says we will be going to the Talia Waheed Natural Hair Show in Atlanta at the end of April. If our financial situation changes between now and then, maybe.
Yeah, there's like so much other things that we have to do. Yeah. But that's something to put in our minds and speak into our existence, right? The Bible says call those things that be not as though they were. So let's just keep saying we'll show up there, and maybe we will.
Maybe we will. Maybe they'll send for us.
The key thing is beautiful, right, Nellie? I know, the whole idea of it.
Oh, Ashley, you're in Atlanta?
We gotta do lunch.
All right.
Okay.
Are we shutting this down?
We're shutting it down. We're shutting it down, guys. Because this will be the last time before Christmas. Right?
The J is a J. Oh, Wajid?
Could come knocking for you guys. Oh, okay. You guys should definitely go. So many opportunities could come knocking for you guys.
I feel like traveling is easier when you have someone to stay with. I think it's just the whole thing of traveling and then having to like pay for a hotel and different things. So I feel like most of like my friends I know that travel, they always know somebody in the state. And like they stay with somebody, so it's never like hotels and whatnot. The whole thing can rack up.
Somebody said from the UK said you're breathtakingly beautiful, Tay.
Oh, thank you.
And then I think Barbie Lovable said I checked out the Giving Key website. Love it. Right? Yeah, you guys go check it out. Like not like I'm sponsoring or anything. I looked into it when I got the gift, and I wanted to see more about it. So that way I could explain it, because I know on a couple of lives you guys have asked, and so I said let me explain this tonight what this is about, what it was asked up front, and so I did, and I've explained it a couple times throughout the stream tonight. But yeah, it's nice. Like I said, I think the initial thing was jobs for the homeless and a message. Now since then, you know, it's everything. You know, now they make earrings and bracelets and anklets and all of that. But I just think the idea of the initial necklace I thought was beautiful. But as anything that's profitable, people like, you know, I wouldn't need an anklet. I think this sends the message right here, right where people see it.
Hi, Kimberly Vincent. Merry Christmas and wishing you everything good in 2019.
Yeah.
Right back at you. Okay, we're going to sleep now. Well, actually, no, we're not. We have to go plan for our video tomorrow. So that's what we're doing. So the goodnight roll call has officially started.
All right, girl. You do it.
How this works. You say goodnight. We say goodnight. And you click out.
Actually.
Every nurse mom, goodnight.
Okay.
Leslie the Prom, Merry Christmas, wish me luck. I bang out the rest of my shopping list tomorrow.
Yeah,
Seriously.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
I know we haven't done any. Merry Christmas.
Hey, DW Texas. Okay, good night. Somebody's still talking about protein treatment.
Millie, good night. RCR, good night again.
Jamila Anderson, good night.
I think I just saw something pop down, and I believe that was Aussie to our GoFundMe, so thank you. I saw something pop down on your screen.
Wow, okay, thank you.
Right, am I wrong? Nope, there it is. Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we're missing people. Hold on. J Bubbles, good night. Merry Christmas. Hamela Anderson, Lillian Davila, Barbie Lovable, Catherine Miller.
Blessings of promises, smiles of Santa, Mrs. Claus, a tree.
Kimberly Vincent, Ashley Harris, good night. Merry Christmas.
I don't even know where you're at. I'm seeing Taz, is it Taz? Well, Taz we call it, right? Good night, Deborah Bonner. Peace to everyone.
Yeah, I'm right where you are.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Dana N. Merry Christmas, ladies. Merry Christmas, Dana.
Did you do Taz?
I
Deborah Bonner.
Good night, Erica Fleming.
Bye.
Have a blessed Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Dana N. Did you say Dana N? Am I saying the same name you're saying?
Okay.
Oh, see Pierre. Good night. Merry Christmas. Alexandra East. Night, 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 night. Lisa Penn. Night, night.
Okay.
All right. Get a weirdo at the end of the night.
Okay. Well, okay. Wouldn't have been a MADCURLS live if we didn't have a chestnut roasting on an open fire. Happy holidays. Good night, Kat.
Good night, D. Curly. Merry Christmas.
Good night, Diamond Hill. Happy holidays, ladies.
Kat, good night, everyone. Happy holidays.
Good see you in the next video. And D. Curly, thank you. Good night. And again, if you guys were not earlier, D. Curly was the one that sent us Mael. We didn't know that. We did not know. So when we recorded Mael this week, we were like giving all the credit to the company.
Yeah, we thought we were somebody. We were like, Mael sent us product.
Sent us PR. We were like, how do we get on the Mael list?
We were like, our reviews really have not been positive about Mael. We don't know how this came. But,
and so, it actually was D. Curly. She's, we're friends on Facebook. And anybody who wants to be, I told everybody, come on over to Facebook because that's where the action is for LoriAnne.
There's no action.
Okay, yeah, there's plenty of action over there. Okay, I'm up all through the night. All that you guys have followed me know I am. And so I'm like, I'm never on Instagram, so stop DMing me and all that because I don't know how it works. I'm never on Instagram. I'm on Facebook, and all those that are on Facebook with me know that's where the party is most of the time. So.
But yeah. All right. Is that it?
Another chestnut roasting in the open fire. Okay.
Is that
Maddie and Proc, Merry Christmas, ladies. Merry Christmas.
Right.
I know. I don't sleep. I just don't.
Yeah, you're always up.
Yeah. And then I'm like, Tay, did you hear that noise? Be like, why would I hear it? I'm sleeping. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, well, anyway, now that you're up, did you hear that noise?
Did you hear that? No.
One time, like, everybody was sleeping, and I saw all these flashing lights outside, and we lived, like, in a very, like, small, like, little country, little suburban town, and, like nobody's outside, right? Like, police cars, flashy lights, red lights, and I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm like, Tay, I'm like, look out the window. I'm like, there's like what's going on? Like, why would you know? Like, if you were sleeping,
right.
You wouldn't see all
you
that.
You wouldn't see anything if you were asleep.
Okay.
All right, now we're really going to sleep now. That one was blocked, thank God. Okay. That was weird. All right, anyway.
What's this about?
Yeah, yeah, y'all friend Lori on Facebook, she posts good stuff, not sponsored.
I know, I'm always posting.
So funny, not sponsored. Okay, Mom, we're leaving now. All right, guys, this has been fun, as
I'm
always.
a respecter of no persons. I accept any and all invitations.
And
within reason. I know after all these chestnuts tonight, I don't know how to start being a little bit more particular.
These chestnuts. I can't. Merry Christmas, Angela. Okay. All right,
guys.
We out. Oh. That was a yawn. Okay. We will see you guys in our videos coming up this week.
We will.
And our giveaway winner will be announced on Sunday, the main choice one. So make sure you're looking out.
And
See
for all
if
those
it's
that
you.
just came on, just to re-explain what the purpose was of the MADE choice. What I had that difficult exercise where you took the words the main choice, put them all together. Those are the only 3 words you're working with, and you come up, I said, with 5 like smaller words.
Smaller
Okay,
words.
but what we're noticing is that you guys are lining it up with the main choice, and then you're saying T, for instance, is for Taylor. H is for holiday. Okay, E is for excellence, and we're like, that wasn't the purpose of it. I said the main choice, the whole.
You're only working with those letters. You're supposed to
Yeah.
make words from just the letters in the main choice.
Yeah.
That's how you're supposed to do it. So if you didn't do it like that and you entered the other way, go flip it.
I know.
Because if
I'm
we pull your
extra.
card and you did it the wrong way, we have to pull somebody else's card. So just to let you all know that.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right.
We're leaving
Okay.
now.
Love you guys.
Good night.
Have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right.
And we'll see you guys soon.
All right. Good night.
Bye.
Okay.
You gonna press the button?
I'm trying.
Okay.